Welcome to the Doom City of Granitegard, where we record everything. This is the last evening of our weekly fantasy fantasy action play, where we get together and cause all kinds of chaos and corruption. So, yes, we do that every Sunday evening at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. At least we did, and then stream those on Fridays to the YouTube channel. However, that being said, on a positive note, after tonight, we will be shifting into our season 2 coming up.
Say shifting.
Everyone activate.
That was kind of a little,
Fishing rod.
kind of a little taste of the shifting realms that Roger
Where's my
will be doing. And our producer James will be doing the Mask of Caramel
Yeah.
and the Raven. So we have two shows that will be coming up here in season 2, as well as a show on Saturdays that is creatively called That Saturday Show. I'm stretching on that one. Very appropriate. It'll be done on Sundays. I'm just kidding. It's on Saturday. And what we're looking for is people here in the local area. And local, we mean like, I don't know, if you feel like driving all the way to Columbus, Ohio. So, yes, looking for DMs, looking for players that want to come in and strut their stuff in front of a camera, tell their own little story. So, yeah, it'd be fantastic to have you join us. How would you go about doing that? Well, an easy way that you can do that is by visiting our Linktree page. And our Linktree page
This is the last time.
is at
Together.
Yeah.
linktr.ee/dcog.
After tears.
Once again, that is linktr.ee/dcog.
Beautiful.
Yes, you can find again links to Guardtower's YouTube and Twitch channel. I'll find links.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, beautiful.
Or like a seashell.
And using our Discord server, you can contact either myself, Roger, or our producer
Roger.
James to talk about that Saturday show. So you could pop up here and strut your stuff in front of the world.
My actual name.
You can also just stop in the store if you want. And hey, where are the stores?
Real name.
I knew it. Yeah.
5514 Nike Drive, Hilliard, Ohio. 43026.
Just butchers this.
Any other numbers I should rattle out? Or just
Yeah.
the Reynoldsburg one?
8675309.
Oh, that's Jenny. That's never mind. We don't call her. Anyway, yeah. So the Reynoldsburg one,
Terrible.
it's right off of 270 and Main Street. They're also a fantastic area for you. If you're into role-playing games and strategy games, they have a great community there, as well as their web store. And, of course, access to all the greatest games, dice, paints, and the whole 9 yards. If they don't got it, they can probably order it in for you. Hey, speaking of ordering things, you can go online to theguardtower.com and not only check out what products they have available, but their amazing community that they've got. So definitely check that out. We've got music supplied tonight by our friends over at Pocket Bard. And Roger, what is that cool announcement with Pocket Bard that they've got going on right now? They have a beta test.
A couple of weeks ago, they rolled out their open beta test, which means that you can get access to their desktop version of their application, regardless if you're on a PC or if you're on a Mac. So no longer do you have to work through with BlueStacks. You can actually do it directly on there. But in order to get access to it, you need to join their Discord server so you can get access to their private beta link. And it should be open for everyone, but you still have to go to their community to get access to it.
And eventually that should be make its way to the regular downloads at that point in time. So,
soon.
yeah. And if
Maybe
you don't know what
already.
Pocket Bard is, it is an amazingly easy to use app for those of us that are technologically disinclined like myself. You can get access to all kinds of different music, and you can even adjust the tempo from intense music to all the way down to a nice calm, soothing atmosphere. They have quite a number of genres and styles of music on there. So you can have a happy little jaunty tune to a eerie, scary cemetery type of thing. Or Club Anna going on as well. So,
Would go.
so yes, and there are also sound effects. Definitely check out Pocket Bar today. And tonight we have
Do it
some
for
amazing minis by our friend Chris Wolfgang over at Glittering Cave Studios, as well as some amazing map piece scenes that we're going to have from our friend Chris Fields. We'll be checking those out. And we use Warlock tiles currently for our maps. And those of you who don't know what Warlock tiles are, well, you can find them here at the Guard Tower. They are war tiles that lock together to form all kinds of maps. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So check those out today yourself. And that kind of wraps up most everything that I had to kind of talk about this evening. Is there anything that I left out?
For those of you that have gone through this whole long, strange trip with us, we thank you. For those of you that just stumbled onto this episode via the power of the internet,
We're
probably very scared and confused.
Click here to start over.
Yeah, go up here somewhere and find an earlier episode.
definitely
but
go back and
but
watch the
regardless, thank
Yeah.
you for being here.
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Certainly appreciate that, but
Thank you.
definitely go check out the early ones. You don't want any spoilers on the amazing things that are going to happen. So,
We don't.
speaking of that, let's go ahead and hop into our intro and then get into tonight's adventure.
Once the seat of economic and political power in the Northern Territories, the city of Granitegard fell in one catastrophic moment of terror and bloodshed. In the quiet hours of the night, the massive granite mesa that served as the city's namesake exploded violently, the debris reducing entire swaths of the city to ruin. Before the inhabitants could even comprehend what had happened, they were blindsided by an army of monstrosities surging from the sewers and into the city streets. The militia valiantly attempted to protect the fleeing citizens, but their efforts were futile against the overwhelming tide of bloodthirsty creatures. And in the midst of the chaos, the city gates slammed shut, turning Granitegard into a death trap for anyone that remained behind the high, fortified walls that had been meant to protect them. For over a decade, it has stood as silent as a tomb and shrouded in a perpetual mist. No one has entered, and nothing human has ever come out. That is, until now. 12 years to the day since the fall of Granitegard, the Trader's Gate has opened. The news has spread like wildfire across the human crescent. And like a siren's call, fortune hunters from far and wide have been drawn by the possibility of untold riches lying just inside the city walls. Daring the foolish and the brave to risk it all at a chance of wealth beyond their wildest dreams. It has also stirred the interest of old rivals. With no one from the original bloodline to claim the mantle of leadership of Granitegard, plans are forming in the dark. Powerful forces seek to play their games of state, as the lives of everyone in the north hangs in the balance. And in the midst of this all, 6 strangers have been drawn to Granitegard by something other than riches or power. Their destiny is tied to the events surrounding the fall of the city. Each of them must confront the past in order to find a way forward. Each of them must search for answers in the doomed city of Granitegard.
Hi, welcome back. So, last week as we had left off, our heroes had suffered a tremendous loss. In taking out the Clockwork King, Skeetish had sacrificed his own life to help our party here, which removed one of the last obstacles they need to attempt to face down Malacyndus. They had rested the night, regained their hit points and their spells, and as the morning sun had started to come up over the horizon, they had stepped out of the remains of the garrison tower and were looking across the caldera towards Granitegard itself. And this is where we pick up. In the morning, cold penetrates your bones. Temperatures below freezing still. The snow has stopped falling, but there is a covering across the scape. It has buried most of the wreckage of the constructs under a thin layer blanket of the heavy snowfall. There's a silence except for a mild wind that pushes itself across the plain. And what are you doing at this point, Bob?
With everyone gathered. I can't say with any certainty if this is the correct course of action, but I can say that both my mother as well as George, they seem to have some recollection of there being a doorway, a passageway in the cellars beneath the castle itself, along with it being rumors that this leads to the old city, the Elven city, and the city below. I don't know if you all came up with anything better than this, but as far as I'm concerned, this is our best course of action.
I trust you.
I could try something. Well, we got these items from Exaltaurus. He gave me this amulet. I believe that I have the ability to divine certain things using it, but it comes at a cost.
Oh no,
I don't
blood?
think we should pay anything more at this stage.
No,
What is that?
it's not that. I have to tell you a truth that I've been keeping from you,
We should definitely do it.
which is
Yes. Yes. Immediately.
or a sin that I have committed.
Even better. I mean,
we could be here for a while.
yeah.
Wow, what a tragedy. I did not think it could get any worse.
This is so sad.
All right, so I have something to fess up to all of you. And I don't know if this is a big enough truth to, but we'll see. I hold a grasp onto the amulet. I have never been to the Timral Islands.
That was our whole trip. Oh, Skeetrus.
It's a pirate haven. You can't just go there. I've been to dangerous places, but I haven't actually been there. I read about it.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you. That must have been really hard.
Well, is that enough to let me get this divination?
The amulet glows, has a
And
very
it-
light feeling effervescence to it.
and as that glows, then my eyes glow white,
I'm so sure.
and I ask, is the path that Vaughn set us on? Is it the correct way to get to Malacyndus?
You feel very reassured that Vaughn knows what he's talking about.
Oh, I'm in here. What's Malacyndus into bards? What's she like?
Oh my god.
She's single.
All right, well,
What did you just say?
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Like to imagine he was speaking in tongues. We actually actually am fluent in tongues according to it's called
All right.
Snake.
Vaughn, I think you're right.
Full tongue.
I think that's our best course of action. And then I just like put my hands through my hair, and now my hair is brown for no reason at all. And I stroke my chin, and it grows like a beard.
Oh wow. What is happening?
And I grow about 2
Acrobats
inches.
as well. He's 5'8" now.
Wow.
Is this
You
some
gave
type
him
of
his
side
power
effect?
will. I want you to know that.
Yep. It's terrible price to pay.
Mm.
Dwarven magic, hence the beard.
You look quite good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very thick. I'm gonna have to braid it, but
Is he lying right now?
Does it-
Doesn't that affect the amulet?
do you want to find out?
No.
So,
I want to believe.
just to make you all aware, due to the Heroes Feast that Gildan shared with you, you all have 15 temporary hit points.
We love that.
We
Last
Temporary permanent or temporary? Yeah, increase maximum.
It's kind of like
Yeah.
increase your increase your temporarily.
right.
30.
Yeah, it's
But it's on 10 HP. It increases
Okay.
your max.
so you have 16 additional hit points for the 24-hour period.
Yeah.
Sorry,
We-
That
we
becomes
can
relevant
still get
because you
10.
could also get 10 hit points.
yeah, my bad on
Yeah.
the phraseology on that. So initially, you all become immune to poison and being frightened
109.
for the 24-hour
Thank
period,
I was already immune to frightened.
and all you make all wisdom saving throws with advantage.
Advantage.
Oh,
And if you had any diseases, well, not sharing them with the rest of the party, you're now cured of them.
What? Looking at yeah.
An extra side benefit for those of you.
Burning song.
Nothing against Darling.
You don't smell it fishy.
Oh.
immune to being frightened and what?
Advantage on wisdom
I
saves.
think I'm immune to being frightened about that.
Deep sea.
Okay, so now that we've established the Heroes Feast, the benefits that you have for that. So where are we heading?
To the cave.
Mordor.
Yeah.
To the
Onward.
Into the city through the broken gate?
With the gaping hole, yeah.
No.
Mhm.
Passing by the
To the city.
wreckage of the shambles, which just seems to be much more fitting for its name at this point in time. And up the rampway that would lead to the Trader's Gate, past the wreckage that the Clockwork King had knocked into the wall there to allow the rest of the constructs to pass through, And into the streets of Granitegard you passed. And it has never been as quiet and empty feeling as it is now. There always felt like this presence of multiple eyes on you at all times as you move to the city, and now it feels devoid of life. And nothing hinders your movement. Nothing seems to stalk you in the shadows. It's almost unnerving how all the things you become accustomed to dealing with within the city are no longer there. And as you approach the Commoners Bazaar, or the Five Boulevards Bazaar, depending on which you prefer to call that, it was a central point in the city where 5 different boulevards joined together to create a large common open area that the less privileged individuals would put their wares for sale out, versus the other side of town where there was a much more pompous sort of bazaar that would be about. Out here, other than the stalls that would normally be available, you see that there are a series of crossed beams that have been put up in place. Strung up along these cross beams are the remnant. As you look about, there's approximately, you would guess, about 25 to 30 of these beams that have been set up. And they are lining the edges of the bazaar here.
Sorry, Damon.
I feel like I should be upset, but all I have to say is they just weren't good enough.
That is a thing. Those are words that you could say.
That is what I will say. I feel no remorse for these men. They tortured me for years, so.
That's fair. That's fair.
That's fair. That's fair.
Could I do a medicine check just to see source of basically how they died?
Yes. Most of them have, go ahead and make a roll. I mean, some of it's just blatant. You can see right off the top of your head.
15.
15 contusions. There are some of them that have been gutted, other ones that look like they have been broken very badly, almost as if
Okay.
they had been run over by something.
All physical wounds, nothing where it
Yes.
looks like someone just up and died.
Yeah, it's all very physical.
Mhm.
But I assume they had families, so when we are done with this, I will come back and I will take them all down and deliver them back to their homes.
That's very good of you.
Yeah, well, and we'll all be alive and we'll help. And we'll be great. Well, not great. It won't be great.
It'll be.
It'll be.
It'll
It'll
be
be.
what it'll be.
Hmm?
How close to this place are we?
How many miles away are we from the actual keep itself?
At this point, from where you are, it's about at the pace you normally, it is a regular walking pace, about a 15-minute walk.
Gotcha. Okay.
So
So
you
terrible.
head down to the connecting byway that would lead across the boulevard that runs next to where shipping area would be, which is by the where the docks and such. As you move down from there, we pass by where Anna's house was,
Yeah.
heading towards the cathedral. And as you reach this portion here, you can see walls of the castle within Granitegard itself. And the age and time have not been kind, as nobody's been there to perform the upkeep. You could see at the tops of the spires where the slates have slipped and the wood's been exposed. Some of them have caved in a bit. The flags have all suffered the damage from wind over time. No longer are there any pennants that are up there. And as you come around, following the boulevard again, that would lead down, if you continued, all the way back to where the college and the library and stuff would be. And now you all have passed by where the nicer bazaar would be, and we're at the front of the castle. To the right and just down from there is where the King's Garden is, and where the Queen's Grotto would be located, as well as that pond. And in front of you, the gate drawbridge is down, and the front gates have been smashed inwardly.
Through the front gates then.
Across the drawbridge you go. The moat, which was more or less diverted water from the area out where the sea would come in, is very stagnant looking, looks to be blocked up with lots of debris. And stepping into the courtyard, the battle that was waged 12 years ago has been left the way it was, where the bodies fell, where the swords have been laying out and rusting, where the armor has been exposed to the environment, is just as it was on that night. You can see the scorched fire damage on the exterior of most of the building, but being as it is comprised of stone, it still stands. The front door sits above a long set of stairs that maybe about 15, 20 stairs that lead up. Those doors have been broken inward as well. And dark, very hollow sounding inside as the wind rushes by it.
I would have liked to have had something a little bit more lively to have welcomed you back with into my home, but for now, this will have to do. I apologize for the mess. It's okay.
It's all right.
Some of us never laid eyes on the castle to begin with, so this is as good as it gets, as far as I'm concerned.
I'm not from here, so it does not bother me one bit.
I mean, I won't say anything. It's just like it's been so long. You know, you didn't have time to neaten up. So
It's,
Yeah.
I didn't have time.
yeah, there've been other things.
Slightly more pressing.
Mhm.
It's not Terry then.
Before we move forward, I am going to put my hand on your shoulder and cast Death Ward. So if you drop to 0 hit points, you will actually have 1. Because I think Granitegard needs you most.
Judge the weakest link.
Yeah, but also don't do anything stupid just in case.
For real.
I think I got most of the stupid out of my system on my last life.
Have faith in him. Seriously,
We do.
leave him alone.
We do.
He's got this.
Listen, I might be on my way out too. I got one last chance to bully the man before he becomes king. Give it to me.
To be honest, I wouldn't expect it any other way. This somehow feels more right, more normal as we approach whatever this is.
Family.
The end.
You guys are the only family I have. And I will do everything in my power to keep you all alive.
Just watch each other's backs.
And whatever happens in there, I don't know what I'm going to find out, but doesn't matter to me. What matters is I met all the family and friends I'm ever going to need, and, well, nothing's going to change that unless I die.
Thanks, Echo.
We'll be with you every step of the way, Echo.
Maybe not the last one.
Maybe.
I want to go on a limb and say that like we've paused multiple times in this adventure and like got up in a little circle, just like without thinking subconsciously.
Yeah.
And I like to think that we have subconsciously left a space in this circle because we know how we stand when we're sitting there and there's a space there for Skeech.
Yeah.
Yep. And I
Love
think
that.
waiting for him to chime in to be like, yeah, don't do anything stupid, Vaughn. Or like, yeah.
I can almost hear him.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is there anything else anyone needs to do before we go in?
What else is there?
I love you guys.
Mhm.
It's gonna be fine.
Exactly.
We all go in for the most awkward of like, yeah.
Creepy. Yeah.
Damon, do you reciprocate on that?
I am
the question you were
Yep.
it's like arms down by the side, like I don't know what we're doing.
grab you by the cape and throw you in the middle.
All right. Stepping into the Great Hall and seeing how whichever you wish to call it. This would be the chamber where guests and such would come to see the sovereign. People would come to petition him for aid or to have laws passed, things along those lines. There is a large carpet of purple with your family's crest on it that stretches out towards the seating, and it is tattered from age and from the elements, but also from the battle that has also waged in here. And up by the throne, there's a suit of armor that you recognize slumped into the chair. And it is your father's armor.
How far away is it? How deep
Uh,
is the chamber?
How deep is the chamber? It's about 100 feet from the front door to where the chairs sit. And you can see where there are rows of seating and things along those lines. Basically, where the court would normally be and the courtesans and such like that.
Vaughn, if you're going to go over there, just let us all come with you, just in case it's a trap.
It seems quite the well-placed trap, does it not?
Mhm.
I'm definitely going to go over there, so you should come with me.
Yeah.
Move as a unit.
Yeah.
Vaughn makes it up, and it's almost like subconscious second nature as he gets essentially to the foot of the stairs of the raised dais there. He kneels down before going up.
As you are approaching, your feet clack on the floor, echoing throughout the chamber itself, louder than you're feeling comfortable with. But there's nothing to really be done about that. At the foot of the stairs, you see Vaughn drop and kneel as if court was still in session.
Can I survey the shadows?
Absolutely.
Oh boy.
My sister kills me now. What happens?
That is a natural 20. So.
As Damon looks about, you are confident that there's nothing about in the shadows keeping a tab on you. Vaughn, as you look up, and you can see the armor, and now that you're this close, you can see that there is a spear that was run through him that at some point he must have broken off and continued to fight. And as he fell back into the chair, obviously probably breathing his last breath, still clutched in his hand is the sword that your father used, a very long, thin, light blade that was said to be able to cut through steel.
Some sort of saber.
Vaughn stands up, and he takes like maybe 2 steps up onto the dais and spins around, and almost like he's stalling and just telling stories instead of actually doing what he wants to do. You know, my grandfather was planning on passing on the seat of the sovereign to my father within a month's time before all this happened. We were planning the ceremony and transition of power. There were feasts and galas to be planned. Most of the days leading up to my father's death, I didn't see him. He was managing business and preparing for what was to come. In fact, I remember one of the last conversations that we had was me griping about how much order, business, meetings, how we didn't have time to just spend together as a family. I've always regretted the final conversation I had with my father. At least while he was alive, I guess. And he just turns around, not expecting an answer. And I'm going to go up, and I know that you said that you broke off the spear, but I'm going to try to remove the remaining part of the shaft from his body, because I don't want to leave that there.
Given the age
Mhm.
of the body
Yeah.
and the effects of time, it is now easy to remove the spearhead, whereas in life it would not have been so. And slowly you pull it out, you can hear the metal scraping across the spear tip against the armor itself, and slowly but surely out it comes. And you're holding, there's a shaft of wood about yay long and a spear tip about that long.
I just toss it off to the side. I'm
Clatters and
not
clangs across
necessarily
the stone
thinking
floor.
about being quiet. And as I go to reach for his weapon / his hand more so than anything, I bring both of his hands together and I can just like place them onto his lap, so it's more of a resting position than maybe something cast off to the side. I regretted how I spoke to you. I was a boy. I was angry. I was frustrated. I simply wanted your attention. But I learned something from you. Even to your dying breath, your attention was to the people of this city. And as I'm taking the sword that has the hilt with the carved rose built into it that I'd seen him with, I will take that lesson to my grave, if I must. And I'm going to make sure his hands are proper, make sure he's sitting upright. Thanks for the small delay.
Of course.
The blade is a +1, and it functions as a finesse weapon with D8.
Okay.
So very similar to the way that your rapier would function, but slightly longer. And the blade itself doesn't have a pointed tip on it. It has more of a beveled front, as it gives a slight curve of single edge.
It is a saber.
Ceremonial saber.
That's a light ceremonial saber that can cut through steel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And your father's sword is now yours.
Nice.
Obi-Wan?
Bunch of nerds.
As we played Dungeons and Dragons.
Right. Things are a given.
Rounding out our 50. Yeah, I don't know.
All right. What do you do now?
Well, I wish I could give you more of a formal tour. I think the first stop we should make would be to the cellars. Find this door, we proceed down.
You can give us a tour later.
I think there'll be plenty of time once we
Yeah, but we'll
Yes,
have so much
they will.
time.
Is the Keystone reacting at all being in this building? Just cradling it.
Like a baby.
While we're making our way through the cellars, I strongly encourage you all to take a pick of your choice. We have plenty of aged ales and meads and wine down there.
I have already started like
Yep. Cheers.
I can't
From
imagine.
the courtroom to the cellar, Vaughn, you're amazed at how it just comes back to you. I mean, even though here and there you run into barricades, you'd always know to take another turn, another twist that brings you back over to the area, doubling back. Nothing seems to impede your motion for too much longer. And finally, you arrive at the doors to the cellar. Pushing them open is really easy. There's just a little bit of rust on the hinges, and they give. And then down into the cellar as you go. And the cellars, interestingly enough, are still intact. Nothing seems to have been raiding the castle here. You do notice as you proceed deeper into the better wines and such that somebody has been helping themselves to some of these, but very few and far between. Only the eldest of them, wines that actually stretched back to what would have been the Elven dynasty, seem to be missing.
Well, I wonder who took those.
Probably Malacyndus.
Yes, Echo. But he smiles because it's so fitting.
And as you move about in the cellars, you take yourself over to the area where, as a child, you would shoot away, guessing that this must be the region that your uncle had described. Where you are several wine racks and dusty bottles full of aged wine.
So, George explained that this ring was a key of some sort. So I imagine we're looking for something inset into the wall, some type of small slip, something that this could slip into and twist for some type of key. So help me move these walls, search around, see what we can find. Even if it seems small and inconsequential, call it out and we'll take a look.
Are there any floor engravings or ceiling paintings or anything like that?
No, it's very plain down here in the cellar. It is just granite with wooden racks that seem quite aged, with the wine very neatly organized on all these racks.
there might be some kind of pattern to these vintages. I'm gonna have to make some samples
Help yourself.
just to be sure I find a pattern.
It's good to be thorough. Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely. I'll help.
Take them all.
Well, maybe you should also maintain your wit. Okay.
Start investigating the wall while they help themselves to the drink.
I will help you.
My wits,
Roll with advantage.
my wits are sharp as they ever was. You know, you have to have very high wisdom to be a cleric.
Be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Vaughn, as you are looking about with Mary's aid, you almost miss the portion of the wall where there is an imperfection.
Mhm.
And it looks to be a very natural imperfection unless you knew what you were looking for. And since you have the ring, you notice the engraving on it that matches the imperfection.
You can stop sampling. I think I found something.
Are you sure? All right. I mean, yeah.
You
No,
actually
no.
no. You know what? Please.
One more, just to be certain, right?
One for the road.
One for the road.
It's just, you know, hedging our bets
Hmm.
in case the
Could be 2 paths down.
cracking the wall
Bring-
don't work.
Bring a few bottles. We can drink them after we win.
Perfect. Yeah.
And it's like slowly just moving my hand into the recess. And
Yeah, after.
As
After.
the ring makes contact with the wall there, you don't really need to twist or pull. There is a grating sound that you hear after a quick pop behind the wall itself. And the entire recess swings back into a cavity. And behind that, you see walls that look very similar to what you had seen when you went down that first adventure below the Two Flagons Tavern.
Mm.
That strange granite with that odd crystalline structure that is woven into it. Towards the base, it now begins to glow slightly, giving a little bit of illumination towards your feet.
take out my father's blade, and I'm going to activate the invocation that I now have, which brings lights, and then we all will also get 8 additional temporary hit points on top.
Yes.
Ooh-wee.
So 20-foot bright light, 20-foot dim light. I know we got.
I have like almost a respectable amount of hit points now.
How many? Nope.
I don't want to say.
Yeah, don't
but I'm embarrassed.
It's not 3 digits yet.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay.
The spear ignites in flames.
Illuminating the hall here. The way before you, again, is that strange spade shape that you had seen before, almost like an upside down heart, the way the hall would sit. Again, towards the bottom of it is where the highest concentration of those flakes of crystals are, the greatest set of the illumination. And as it goes up towards the top, there's less and less until there is none, almost like the stars fading as it moves up. And you can see it has illuminated down into the actual regional elven foundation that sits underneath the castle. Following it to its terminus, which leads into maybe another 30, 40 feet, there is a set of stairs that begin to lead down. Following that transition down the stairs, the finished high-quality stonework that you saw, the elven design, gives way to a very primitive hackwork almost through this stone before, as you see the end of the stairwell, a reddish illumination coming in through the opening, and you can feel heat through this opening, but at the same time, a thundering sound.
Before we descend the last stairwell, because presumably it's getting narrow at this point, I'll turn to the giant golden monkey steed that's been following us this whole time. I'll say, all right, Titus, guide the entrance. Don't let anyone down behind us. I'll give him a little scritch.
Bobo.
Short for
We
Titus.
named him.
Oh, nice.
His middle name's Bobo.
I see.
Well, that makes sense.
Titus.
That is Bobo Russell. He's my son.
Yeah.
What it is.
So I have a telepathic bond, so if anyone attacks, I know something.
If they give the bobo a boo boo, you'll know. Right.
It is I, Titus.
I think we're done.
I don't know. You guys are hanging out in the hallway talking to the monkey. You're at this.
My son's talking to the monkey.
The rest of you do me.
Waiting for him to stop talking to the monkey.
I have a feeling that whatever's in here is going to draw a lot of attention from Malacyndus. So if you want to stay away from me and get a better position,
I don't think you need to finish that sentence, Echo.
We'll be right by your side.
Yeah.
We're all in this together.
okay. All right. Well, after
Yeah.
you.
Down you all go.
I would
Stepping-
love for y'all to stick close so I can heal you easily.
Stepping out through that.
Just keep that in mind.
out through the ledge, and your view in front of you is obscured. You can see that there is a world beyond the massive waterfall that is raining down in front of you here. It's striking the rock, and as it does so, it washes off to the sides and drops down the rest of the chasm. But beyond that, you can see large sections of red, and then there are deep areas of black, strange structures beyond that, and then something way far across this wide open space that you did not see when you looked before from the library because of your view, but seems to draw your attention that direction. The largest structure within here. But again, because of the heavy waterfall that is going here, it's hard for you to see the details of that.
Is it dark?
No, the chamber beyond is very well lit.
Oh.
Lit from below, mostly the magma, you're assuming. Again, even through the water that's coming through here, you could feel the heat.
I pull out my spyglass and Echo, almost as Skeech Enhance, gets sad and just does it himself. Do I get a better view of it? I know it's
You're just trying to
obscured.
poke it through the.
Yeah,
You'll actually have to step into the waterfall a bit to do so.
that's fine.
All right. As you sit there getting soaked within the waterfall, poking the spyglass out, you look across and get a very good view of the city beneath the city. The wreckage of the ancient dragon city that was here before during the cataclysm. That was the final battle when the dragons faced Inimicus. And the earth is shattered into long, strange, broken strips with the magma coursing between in these strange looking valleys. It also leaks and pours out of the walls. In other places, there are sections that looks like the ocean water from the bay is dropping down into here. And you notice the water from this waterfall here tastes a little bit salty, again, probably from the bay itself. And that building, that strange structure all the way across this chasm from you, looks to be a ziggurat, which is almost like a pyramid. But typically for like religious style purposes, the sides of it look to be very highly polished. But there is a set of stairs that goes to the base all the way to a platform at the top. And just above the platform at the top is the bottom of the iron prison that comes down. And you're guessing the mesa must sit above that point. So in reference from where you would be looking at the city of Granitegard, you are to the far side where the castle is, and you would have been looking across the bay past Anna's house, all the way past where the ships would dock to where that mesa would have been, where the top of the iron prison was, you would see from when you were at the surface. So basically you would be coming almost the same distance back across the city through this broken territory below.
Welcome home, Yip Yip.
Huh?
Dragon City.
I've never been here before.
But you are a dragon, yes? You have a
Echo.
point, Echo.
Echo points to a sign that says, "Welcome
Close
to
enough.
Dragon City."
It's still just water pouring. Right. Well, I'm assuming we're going to the ominous ziggurat.
Yeah, that sounds like a spot.
So, shall we?
The draw the
Push
All
forward.
right. As the rest of you push through the waterfall,
Oh, it's salty.
at first it's almost uncomfortable, the fact that you got wet, but then when the heat of the room strikes you, it's actually kind of a nice feeling that at least it provides a bit of temporary cool as it begins to evaporate off of you moving through this particular terrain. Any of you that, now, do you have any survival that would stop you from experiencing heat exhaustion? Any of you?
Immune to fire and resistant to cold.
I have
Any
advantage.
help?
I have
Fire
advantage against exhaustion. So saves against exhaustion. Does that count?
That would help for you, absolutely.
I've spent a lot of time, like kind of sleeping in the morning on a beach.
I am from the Spice Coast.
Yeah.
No, it's me.
Yeah, basically, no, for the most part. Okay. I
Would
got you.
fire resistance help at all?
You're not really on fire. It's a little bit different. So, Anna, you'll be able to roll with advantage. The rest of you
Yay.
will make one roll as you move across.
Are
Oh.
these shaving throws?
I have tireless. I
Oh,
can decrease exhaustion in an hour. If that
Oh, wow,
helps.
that's
Yeah.
nice.
in an hour
In a short rest. Yeah.
and a short rest.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to take you quite a bit of time to move through the obstacles of the city here. Go ahead and make a Constitution saving throw to avoid the level of exhaustion.
I would
Don't we
like
have
to
wait?
cast
Five.
Beacon of Hope on 6 of us, so you have advantage on saving throws
Nice.
and as well as death saving throws.
Okay.
Space
So
is not
Anna
probably
will be the
plus
only one that would
five.
need that. That
Plus
will allow all of you to have that saving throw.
What's it plus for rolling?
Just how to say.
First, it's
plus
con. First, you roll with advantage, and then you would add, I believe, a +5 from Anna on that.
Mhm.
Okay, that's a bit better.
So, Vaughn,
With the help, 25.
25, Mary,
Sorry, I add 5.
and roll with advantage.
One roll, so you get one.
It's con.
Mhm.
So
17.
17.
I got a natural 20 right out the gate.
You don't have to worry about that.
20
Yeah.
22,
31.
30,
Thank-
31,
21.
21,
23.
23.
Con save.
Yep.
5.
Oh, well, I was to say, why am I even
With
looking? Why am I even
advantage.
looking at this?
0.
Yeah, because it's 0.
Oh,
Oh, 23.
23.
Wow.
sorry, mine's actually a
Got it.
19. I
19.
miscounted, yeah.
Spent a lot of time sleeping it off on a beach.
19 plus 7 plus 5.
Apparently, all those
See?
days moping around on the beach and all that helped. So,
For this moment.
while you do get to the ziggurat, and you do not have the exhaustion level, it was certainly a hot and sweaty experience climbing and backtracking and moving your way around all of the fallen city itself. And as you move through the city, you do see the remnants of that world long ago. The paintings that would celebrate the dragon's histories and various depictions of the dragons. What you don't see a lot of is Anemicus or Obscura at that point in the pictures. It mostly celebrates a golden dragon, a diamond dragon, and then a red dragon as well. Seem to be the top tier of the pack. Many statues and paintings and frescoes and things like that, that while they have suffered the age and the heat, they're still viable. Reaching the base of the ziggurat, you look up and you know this is going to be an arduous climb to the top. Not because it would be difficult to walk up the stairs, it's just that there are that many stairs to take you to the top.
Is there is there anything that is like, that I can maybe shoot the crossbow to and go Batman style? Grapple?
It's gonna.
Technically, there could be a way that you could do it. So if you would like to try,
Yes, absolutely, I
if
would.
you fail, it may hurt.
That's fine.
Give it a shot if you wish.
I'm going to go ahead and try something that I haven't used before. Damon, what are you trying to do?
As I have like
I know, but I want you to say it.
grapple.
And I'm just gonna put my hand on your shoulder and grab your arm and just help angle it. But I'm gonna go ahead and activate my divine succor. And in the next 1 minute, everyone here can re-roll an ability check and an attack roll.
Whoa.
I'm just.
Yeah, well, for you, that would be a lot easier to get from here to there on that.
Well, some of us don't have wings.
I go up on all fours. Not out of necessity, out of choice.
Um,
Now, are you all going to be racing to the top
Actually, all five.
separately, or are you going to move together as a
Oh,
group?
like you asked
with
that.
the group.
These stairs, each
Yeah.
these
You have to
stairs
stay
are
with the
about
group.
20 feet wide.
Wow.
as far as the width goes. And when you look at the length of the stair itself, they're probably 3 or 4 feet.
Really classic cigarette.
So, but so there keeps going up and up
Okay.
and up.
I want to hold on to Damon's waist.
So there are stairs we can just climb up at, or
Absolutely, there are the stairs.
We with our
it's-
8 strength need to stay
getting to the top
together.
is not going to be a challenge of trying to climb it. It is just the endurance of going from the bottom to the top
Now we're
up about
here.
400 stairs.
Well, that's a lot of stairs.
I'm gonna go for it.
You're gonna Batman.
Yes, I am.
All right.
This is my moment. I gotta impress someone. Anyways,
well,
thank you.
is
With acrobatics,
We'll give you acrobatics on that.
You can choose to re-roll it just for fun. See if you crit.
32.
32.
Wow.
All right. As you
Dang.
fire the grapple,
Okay.
you actually choose to go the side of the stairs rather than the center of the stairs, and use that slick surface of the ziggurat that isn't the stairs to bring yourself up, rather than up the center of the stairs. And very quickly you begin your ascent to the top. Your people will be able to match your speed going up.
It's just like Batman, you know, when he's swinging and then he lets go and then he re-clicks the grappling gun. There you go.
The rest of you are, unless you've got some other method or trick.
No, don't worry, we've got it. Yeah.
does anyone need to lift up to the top of the ziggurat?
Burn and spell.
Burn if you got 'em. I've been walking a lot. I'm getting really tired.
I mean, I'll come with you if you're offering.
All right. Well, you're gonna have to climb on board here, and then I take one of my little cocoons out and I
Oh.
smash it, and my fingers start to grow
Oh no.
out into these long, elongated fingers,
No,
and then you see a beak come out of my
Oh, no.
face,
Oh no, he's
and my
lying.
wings are up,
Please don't describe the body horror.
majestic. That's all Quatlus, the largest flying animal ever to live on this planet.
Help me.
And you just hear, and it's walking on all fours, the
Wow,
size of a
Reverend.
giraffe, and you just
So becoming of you.
it looks at you and go,
Especially when you do that.
to say like, climb on my back.
Oh,
Mary, I think he likes you.
Damon, please go faster.
All right, I'm climbing on.
And then I
Giddy up.
throw myself into the air with all 4 limbs, and we fly up to the top of the ziggurat.
I'm just like, yeah.
Moments later, you all touch down at the edge of the ziggurat.
Yeah.
And
well, she didn't know we were. Yeah, she does now.
Oh yeah.
You see my beak.
The rest of us,
Eyes like looking at you from the top of
I don't believe in shortcuts for hard work. We do this the proper way. We walk up, and then Echo goes twice as fast as the rest of you. In line with Sky.
This is the way. We roll low initiative. We walk slow.
Yep.
Malacyndus has been waiting.
Oh no. Oh,
Oh,
guys, you're so far ahead of us.
Grandmama.
Standing before you.
Grandmama.
Hi, Grandma.
He's also in the position.
Sorry.
Oh,
No.
Behind him is this canine-looking creature.
Wait, who is it?
Canine.
Behind that is this cat creature.
Dude.
Right.
All right.
Session.
And as, again, the Reverend Goodberry's
Two together.
I mean, this is
quaxical.
That's all.
fine.
Exactly. Never makes sense. Exactly.
It's the other one.
Big dino bird touches down
This is my
who knows?
at the top of the ziggurat there.
Good.
Damon and the passengers disembark. Damon and Vaughn come Batmaning up.
Yep.
5 stars.
I
Thank
believe that brought all of you to the top
Been
there.
practicing.
We're yep.
I
Yeah.
transformed that thing.
So at the
Yeah.
edge of the top. So you brought me my prize.
Yep.
Totally.
If you were waiting for us, you could have put in an elevator.
Yeah. Would have been like so considerate.
The only prize that we brought you is Well, I take the honor of your acquaintance if then I read the room. The only prize that we brought you is justice.
Justice. Yes, you're mine, Damon.
Predict. Rather than destroy you immediately, I will ask you again to set my prize down before the altar here. Turn and walk away. I'll give you time to say goodbye to everything that you cherish.
Hard bargain.
How kind.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, yeah. Just give us a second to talk it over. Everyone, no, thank you.
Okay.
How likely did you think that was going to be?
Well, seeing as how your options are relatively limited, I would assume you would choose the smarter of them.
Oh, do you know us?
really are.
Yeah, I was about to say we don't really work that kind of way.
Gotta say,
Malacyndus, your reign of terror is over. The heroes of Granitegard are here to put an end to you.
That is the most
you
ridiculous.
really are pretty cocky, aren't you?
Can I start walking forward? I like check everybody. And start approaching.
Oh, good.
I pull out the
Set it here.
keystone. Flying V
And
formation. Everybody.
Wait,
Huh?
it's not even fully charged.
No, we need your soul, don't we? So if you just go stand over there, I'll cut your throat and see what happens.
He is asking politely.
Yeah.
I-
Mercy. That's more than we've given others.
That's true.
I don't even know what the fuck.
That's so true.
Consider it.
well, one of you will be able to charge it at the very least.
Oh,
You.
what?
Are you who?
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Pointing at
whoa,
you,
whoa.
Robon.
We're all
Hold
like,
on.
Now,
A saving throw, you say?
Yes.
What kind?
That would be power word kill.
Oh, you.
That is,
What is the worst?
Wait, wait, wait.
Well,
Isn't it like
that's-
a blow?
It's a DC 20 saving throw.
Okay, plus.
I thought it was they had to have 100 HP or below.
Similar nature to that.
Yes. All right. Is it a con save? What type of saving throw is it?
Word murder.
Yeah, I just want to check. Oh, wait.
It is
Wait. Okay. No, sorry. Keep going. I'm
typically
missing
it would
something.
be 100 HP or below
Yeah.
if you go by the book standard, but this is not
Sure.
the book standard on that. You'd be able to make a Constitution
Con
saving throw
save.
on that.
Vaughn.
Yeah.
I'm using my reaction to give you magic resistance from my shield. So, oh snap! You have advantage on the saving throw.
And
Okay.
you get +5.
And plus
don't
five.
we already have advantage on saving throws?
I think that expired. That was a minute long, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless
That's
it's
Okay.
wisdom, which is
All right. Let's see what happens. Everybody plus 5 because we're close by.
Yep.
That we came in
Yep.
flying V.
Yep.
Okay, this is going to be so close. Do you need a bronze coin? No. With your +5,
Interesting.
that is a 22.
Too. As the spell fizzles, you see her kind of cock her head a little bit, and she grabs the veil that she has over her face and pulls it back. And for the first time, you can actually see her face, and it is an absolutely gorgeous,
I knew it.
stunningly beautiful.
I will never forgive you.
until she.
You better not.
You can see the rot and corruption
oh,
that mars
take
the
that
side
back?
of her. It actually comes down into her chest, and you can see where it has damaged the skin and bone and tissue there.
Baby, I'm willing to look past some stuff.
Nah,
Guys, chill
Go
out.
on,
was
5 minutes. 5 minutes.
but I don't think that it's going to do much more than prolong.
Yeah, yeah.
And we shift into initiative.
Okay. Hey.
Alright.
Please,
Give me some time.
one time in this whole show, can I please roll good for
Oh.
initiative?
that's a 5.
You do it?
I rolled a dirty 20 for initiative.
Going 21,
Amazing.
25.
Okay, I should probably not
23.
move this after I roll it.
23.
Oh, good for you.
Listen, I've been rolling garbage.
Hold on, 21, 25.
21.
You have a 21? Anybody else in the 21 through,
Wait, you said what range?
21 through 25? All right, we're looking at 16 through 20.
20.
20 is the Reverend.
I'll throw a
16.
dirty 20.
Who has the higher dexterity?
I only have a +1.
Right.
Sick.
So then we're going to have Yip.
Plus 11.
16, please, for Vaughn.
Hold on 1 second. So Vaughn's going to 16. All right. So we have looking for 11 through 15.
13. 13.
Anybody else? Okay. We are looking at 6 to 10.
Spend,
I got 9.
my
We
last
got
one.
9.
Almost double digits, guys.
Okay.
Did it.
So close.
So Tarquin, where are you? Oh,
Just
We
paladin.
just how the things we have a tradition.
that's what we
You
do
You didn't
right now.
roll for
Okay.
speech, did you?
So that is
I knew I was gonna roll a 5, so I was like, let's not put Skeech's name on it.
to bring us over to Damon first. Damon's going to kick off our round.
I got to use.
How far away am I from her?
Looking where you are, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, about 70, 75 feet, somewhere there.
Who is the closest
Yes.
person to me?
That is the physician.
Anyone in 5 of me gets.
How far away is the physician from where I am?
5, 10, 15, 20, about 30 feet.
I'm gonna make my way over there.
I won't be mad.
And I will take out the burning sand toxin,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to use it on him to get rid of him quick.
All right.
Gee.
What would you like me to roll?
So go ahead. Let's position Damon. Are you looking to sneak it behind him? Or are you looking to just run up and stab him right in the front?
I will run right up there.
Okay. So you place the sand on the blade, and given that you have one of the ways blades, there's a notch where that could sit, where a poison would sit.
Sweet.
So it is an attack roll. He has an AC of 14.
That's gonna be an 18 to hit.
All right. And you stab into the physician.
Oh, hang on now. Hang on. There's a lot here. Give me 1 second.
I'm gonna deal a lot of dice for this.
I'm actually gonna see if I crit. I did not, but I did.
That's you.
Thank you.
Okay, sorry.
5,
Oh.
I was on purpose.
7. At the very least, Malacyndus.
More about the nation.
That's their mistake.
Yeah.
Being dead.
I should have thought that one through. Right.
18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. Now, I would like you to drop. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'll take care of that for you.
No, I'm sorry. It's not 18. I'm so sorry. Is he undead?
No, the physician is not.
Okay. It's going to be
It's just the name.
23 points of damage. My bad. Sorry.
All right. As the blade passes through the very light armor that the physician wears, he's not really a heavy combatant. As he kind of twitches with the blade sticking in his chest. But what happens next is the sand strikes him and begins to do its damage. And you can hear the muffled cry underneath the mask that he wears, that strange contraption over his face. And you can see his eyes within inside the goggles get very wide. And you can see the flame itself begin to gout out from where your wound was and begins to consume his chest and burn up the physician. And he reaches out to put his hand on your shoulder as he's doing so, like that. And as it happens, excuse me, let's go ahead and remove the physician and replace him, please.
Beg your pardon?
Yeah, I retconned my whole turn.
As you burst and explodes outside of that whole outfit that he has, it seems to keep him confined within there.
Oh,
And
Oh.
50.
It is trap card.
and this creature is now before you. You see a bit of a smirk
That is
on
really cool.
Malacyndus' face as she casts a sideways glance at you.
That's fine. I'm gonna keep my composure, even though I'm screaming not good words in my head right now. And I will go ahead and use my bonus action to disengage and go back 10 feet because I have 40 feet of movement.
Bye
All
bye.
Bye. Nice knowing you. Stay away from me.
All right, we move to Malacyndus.
Hey, now we know.
Now we know. Now we know. Now we know.
As Malacyndus looks over to you, well then, that
These are
was
bad.
one. Let's try this again.
What?
And now points at you and casts Disintegrate.
We could stop. Sorry. Gonna give it to you again.
Counterspell.
Oh, okay.
That is-
I will hold. Ooh.
You cancel the spell.
I will
which-
hold.
Make your die roll. Let's
Test
see, we
the
got a D.
rules.
You have a 20 DC on that to beat.
Oh, cool, 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 cool. Cool, 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 cool.
And what's my
Cool.
spellcasting
Sick.
modifier? It's pretty high, right? Yeah, it's pretty high. I don't have to be too. I don't have to roll too high. Yeah, I got a 23.
23,
No, wait, no. 21.
21.
I mathed wrong.
She looks over at you. That was a mistake.
Oh,
To
man.
the dog soldier, killer. Malacyndus at this point steps back and disappears.
I'm gonna give it.
Oh.
Noted.
All right, that is going to take us to Mary.
Wait, where'd you go?
I'm going to bring up my spirit guardians.
We have the trackers for those. Spirit Guardian was actually, I think we have those things out currently. It's okay. So Spirit Guardian is a 20-foot,
15
15-foot radius
feet.
or 20-foot total? So it's 15-foot radius, correct?
Yeah, yeah.
All right. So from
15
where
feet.
Mary sits, 15 feet out in each direction
Mhm.
is protected by the Spirit Guardians currently. So we'll have to track that when combat begins. Spirit Guardians are activated.
Okay.
Malacyndus is off the map right now.
Yeah.
She ran away like a coward.
Okay. Anytime someone enters, they take 19 radiant damage.
Okay. 19. Keep track of that. So when we deal with that
Too
here,
shabby.
any other actions,
Heck
reactions,
yeah.
bonus actions?
Do you want to? Oh, sorry.
Any other actions, reactions, bonus actions?
Sorry.
Okay.
Well, that was my action. I guess I kind of just want to be kind of central
Are you looking to move?
to the party. I want to be like in range to as many people as
30
possible.
feet of movement. You can move up next to Tarquin, which would pretty much cover most of the group within your Spirit Guardian there.
Okay, that's what I want to do.
Let's go ahead and reposition her. That is Anna. So let's grab Mary. Okay. All right. That should get her about 30 feet. Anything else you've got going on?
No, that's it.
Reverend, what are you doing, sir?
All right. So I run up to within range. I run up to within 60 feet of the baddies, and then I'm going to cast Fairy Fire. It's a 20-foot cube. I don't think I can hit
For you.
all three of them, but I'm gonna try to get the dog man and the very tall thing with Fairy Fire. Would a 20-foot cube get the two of them?
Dog man.
20 feet from dead center. 5,
Oh, rough.
10, hit.
Rough.
5,
It's
10,
rough.
hit.
It's
You can
rough
hit both of
being a
them with
hound
Fairy
dog.
Fire, yes.
Okay, so
Don't
that's what I'm gonna do.
No.
So they will have to pass a
That's a
DC
20-foot
20.
cube.
Oh,
My
spellcaster
goodness,
o'clock.
Great.
They will have to pass a
Put it
DC
between the two
20
and
deck
see if it
save.
hits their edges.
Big guy.
Okay, then it'll be the two little ones. DC 20 deck save.
And
DC
if,
20
if
dex.
invisible Malacyndus is in there too, then
Yes.
Natural 20 to 19. So plus his Dex save, you said? Neither one of them, actually, both of them would save, so I don't believe there's any effect at that
Poopy.
point.
All right.
All right.
So then I'm going to start singing and becoming shimmery to dazzle everyone, which will give Echo, Yip Yip, Tarquin, Anna, and Mary time to move their full movement speed wherever they want.
Oh yeah, let's cook. Free move.
You're
Free
in the
move.
kitchen now.
Do we still get your bonus?
Yeah, if you're near me,
If you start within the
Stack
5
and
feet of you,
stack.
correct?
Yes. So I think it's looks like
Mary would have it, and
Anna maybe.
not within 5 feet. If
Oh,
it's within
5
10
feet.
feet, Anna would have it. Looks like Sky.
Quick question. Where's Yip Yip on there?
Flying.
In the air.
Invisible.
I just realized that she's not on the board at all.
Flight.
Right behind Tarquin the whole time.
Check
Getting
the
bonus.
Always has been.
So tall and dashing.
It was in our hearts the whole time.
Getting in such a way with animals.
No, that's the box that you're looking for right there.
With Bobo, I mean Titus.
That's right.
Titus. I kept trying to find a way to make it where like how many letters in like his name so it was spelled 8, but I was like, you just chose too many, man. Oh, because it's because if it was Titus Bobo, it's 9.
Titus Bob.
Bob. Bob. How many letters in Titus Bob?
Well, did everyone, the other 4 move your
Let's go ahead and take care of movement. We'll get the Yip Yip thing squared away in just a second.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
So that would, at this point, give Mary and Sky the bonus additional 5 feet. And
10
I
feet.
believe
10 feet, 5 feet. Excuse me.
5 feet of you, 10 foot of movement. Yes.
Uh-huh.
Let's go. What?
Yeah, I'm gonna be moving with my reaction, my 45, because I don't get the bonus. So I'm gonna move straight towards the fountain in the center.
45 feet. Five places you right here, Echo.
Okay.
I'm going right towards the physician as far as I can go.
Oh, yay.
This thing.
Okay, so we're gonna move Tarquin towards.
although I wanted you to get advantage when you got to them, but take what you can get.
Yeah.
Roll a 19.
And how many feet can you move?
40.
40 feet forward towards the physician.
I'm always in 5 feet of me.
I was also on that list, right?
Yes.
So that would have
Get it
put you
together.
within 5 feet. Yes.
I got
So
Okay, up 45 feet in the air.
Great.
Just leave her where she is. She's
Removes
just
back
45
off the
feet
map.
straight up.
Yep. Oh no, yep.
fireball.
I've got 30 feet of movement and I'm booking it also towards the physician. And if there's a way that I can be on the other side to try and get that sweet flanking bonus. Oh, nope, that's fine. I love being right there. In front of him is perfect, actually.
You are so welcome that I let him show his true form.
I was like, oh, if only I knew exactly what we were fighting.
That's why I did it for you. You're welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Well, when everyone's done their movement, that's
Oh no, sorry. Can I go in behind Tarquin, kind of in the middle of them, but still within 15 feet
Full
So,
movement
of the
30,
position.
5.
so that he's getting my spirit guardian?
Heck,
Smackdown.
Uh-huh.
Physician takes the 19 points of damage.
Okay, great.
Oh,
Good.
and he is undead. Does that do additional damage to undead?
It should, yeah,
became
because
undead.
the
Okay,
radiant.
I was gonna say, I was like, hang on, you have to disclose that to me.
Ready damage is double damage.
Why?
gotta tell me. It's
After
law.
after shattering his suit, everything that kept him in like that.
Oh.
Well, I
Did
just
you say
wanted
it's
to give
double?
information to yourself.
You let him out
It
of his
is
cage.
Did you say
People
it's double?
Yeah,
And he's most displeased about that.
as soon as this is done, that's the end of my.
No, I am.
That's the end of your turn. Okay. So now we move to the physician,
Oh.
and the physician is going to. He's going to grab Tarquin.
Oh no.
All right, that's going to net him a nat 20. And that's a total of a 32.
Is this to hit?
Oh, wait. It's
hit.
a total of 30.
Actually, not to hit. That is to grapple.
Oh, to grapple.
He's going to grab you with both arms.
Oppose.
He's activated your trap card.
What's this total? Yeah.
His total it would be the 32, and it's a natural 20 base.
32, sure. Sure, he says. Ooh, I can do that. Not with the nat 20, but
Unfortunately, with the nat 20, that's what you got to roll to beat that.
let it be known 34.
Wow.
That's well
that is
done.
pretty
Hey,
bad.
bigger
if
number.
it wasn't
That's a
a
big
natural
number.
20, you would
I rolled harder than you.
you would roll a nat 20 against him. So he
You know
grapples
it.
you
We know it.
Barely.
and picks you up,
Barely.
and he chucks you off the ziggurat.
Get off my lawn.
Oh shoot!
So his second attack
What?
is to hurl you off the ziggurat and down the stairs.
Oh,
Remove
Ruh-roh.
Tarquin from the ziggurat.
Mhm.
Place where's the edge off the map, that direction.
Jeez.
That's
Goodbye.
grab on with.
Take any fall damage?
Yes, you're going to take 14 points of fall damage,
Sure.
and you would be entering the map back kind of where.
We're gonna right back up them
Yep.
stairs.
So
I got.
it'll take you a turn to it'll take you this turn to re-enter combat. So you'll be able to get back into the map this turn. And that is the actions that the physician have this round. That is going to move us down to Yib Yib.
Hi. So I am going to kind of fly a bit diagonally that way so I can get a better look of the wolf guy in the back.
How many feet?
Probably like
30 feet? 20 feet?
20-ish, 20, 30-ish.
There's a wolf guy and a cat guy.
Oh, I see.
My not dad.
Still have the high ground so I can see everything better. And I'm going to cast Chain Lightning.
ooh.
It's going to shift into Chain Fireball.
Okay.
And it's going to hit the wolf guy. And then shoot off to the other two for a total of 65 damage
65.
for all three of them. Yep, all three of them.
Well, if
That
they
is the dexterity saving.
It's a deck save, yes.
Please edit in that.
Fired or not.
Nice.
What is the DC on that?
It is
Tubular.
17.
Okay. Nat 20 save, secondary natural save, and a natural save. All three of them save. So they take half damage.
So half of 65.
So
30.
three
Three?
points of damage.
Hmm.
There we go. And that's going to be 71 so far for the physician there. All right. Any other actions, reactions, bonus actions?
Nope.
So from position where you are right there, it moves to the dog soldier's turn.
He's having a rough day.
Tough.
Pup being a pup.
Did you say rough or tough?
Oh,
I said
all
rough.
right. Close the gap to Mary.
Ruh-roh.
And he is going to attack Mary with his fangs.
Uh-huh.
And that is going to be a 25.
Oh. Guys, we gotta lock in here.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Mary, that would beat your armor class, so you are going to take 14 points of damage from the bite.
Am I within 30 feet of Mary?
You're by 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, okay. I can't see because that thing.
Can I do a counter attack with deflection of my shield?
Well, I don't know. I think Vaughn was countering something first there. What were you doing with yours?
If I'm within 30 feet, I'm going to use my invocation of the eyeless, and I'm going to attempt to reduce its incoming attack by a number of my Veilcraft die.
Ooh.
So reduced by 2, but it's amplified automatically, so all of its incoming attacks this turn are going to be reduced by 2.
2, so that's. What is your AC again, Mary? With your shield?
My AC is 19.
19 with your shield and the armor? Oh, you didn't
Yeah.
activate your armor.
I'm not putting on the armor.
Okay,
one.
so yeah, that would still hit and still do the 14. Now you wanted to react with your shield to try to parry that, correct?
Yeah. My deflection and what do the shield rolls? So I roll a counter attack. Shield plus dexterity bonus. Okay.
Oh, 19? All right.
17. And that's a 21.
21. I think he had a
What did you say you?
25 minus
Oh.
the 2 is a 23. So
Okay.
unfortunately, as
Doesn't
you
work.
bringing the shield up, his weight presses against it, pushing the shield down just enough for it to bite you in the shoulder and the teeth sink into it.
Okay. And you said that was 14 damage?
14 points of damage.
Like so rude of him.
No.
He is going to attempt to bite you a second time.
I reread my ability and I get to roll every single time too. So we'll roll
Oh,
together.
okay. Well, go ahead and subtract from that.
-7.
It's going to miss, and oh lord, yeah, that's really going to miss at that point. So the second time just kind of snaps at you as you're trying to press him off with your shield. That takes care of his actions. That is going to move us over to Vaughn.
Did I take damage that second time?
Second time, no.
Okay, thank you.
At the start of my turn, for free, I'm going to activate my Veil Stride so I can step into the ethereal plane, and I want to look for where Malacyndus is.
Okay. You shift into the ethereal plane and you look to see where Malacyndus is. She's still standing atop the ziggurat.
Beautiful. I'm going to use my free action to just like specifically point to say she's still right here. And I'm going to maintain pointing exactly where she is on all of my turns. With my action, I'm going to activate my Righteous Affliction. Everyone who is within 15 feet of me is going to get an additional D8 to all of their attacks. With my bonus action, I'm going to activate my Aura of Holy Retribution, and everyone who deals radiant damage does an additional die of radiant damage.
Do you want to move before you use that? So.
Oh, it goes with me. And I'm going to move to get as many people as possible within my 15-foot aura. 15-foot radius aura.
Wow.
50?
15.
Okay,
15,
so
that's going to get Mary, Damon,
I've got 35 feet of movement I want to maximize.
if I'm
Mary, Damon,
and I'm doing radiant damage, is that 2
That's correct.
D8?
except for
Well, yeah.
because she's elevated.
Amazing.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, bestie, we're gonna.
I slowly stride up, and as I'm striding, I just maintain the point on exactly where she is.
Cool.
And that's my turn.
Okay, that brings us to Echo and Sky.
Okay. Sky is gonna move 50 feet, and I want her to go towards Algar? Question mark.
Okay.
Catman. She'll dash if she needs to.
Did the dog take damage from? Okay,
19 points of damage when he crosses threshold.
cool.
52 plus 5 equals 57.
And I need that camera on me. Echo,
All right.
not the battle cam. Echo, he is going to go to where you've pointed to. Best he can approximate with his 45 movement. And Echo yells out, Animicus! He breaks the seal. Air horn.
As Echo pulls the out of his wet pocket.
This is it.
This is it.
Yeah.
Oh,
This
this
is it.
has been
God.
A long time coming.
I'm
Damn.
so excited.
Oh, is it supposed to say anything?
Their words were written in there in ink. It looks like the waterfall might have damaged those. As you pass.
Oh, what?
Oh. Why?
Yeah, actually, I think I'm striking now.
We're all the payoff
You
for
really have to
that.
join me.
Oh.
Alacinus looks at
The
you.
waterfall.
Although you can't see her, but Vaughn can, and there's this smirk on
Oh,
her
she's
face.
smirking.
And Echo just like cracks the bones in his neck and he goes, okay, then let's tango. And I am going to just go slash mode on her wherever she is.
You would be doing your strikes at disadvantage. Go ahead and make the attack.
But with help from Vaughn, would that cancel out to a straight roll?
Yeah, by definition.
It would still be disadvantage on that, unfortunately,
Okay.
because while he is giving you an indication, rather than trying to pick the room and figure it out, you've got a zone, which unfortunately is still, well, actually, it's fortunately still better than just trying to run across the room slashing.
You know
Alright.
you're right, at least.
She undead.
Yes,
All right. How does a 21 sound? 22.
22 would meet or beat the armor class.
Okay.
Stabbed into her, she shifts back out of whatever was obscuring her vision with a very surprised look on her face.
Get it.
Got her. On save.
You hit her. I'm like, it's like I can put my finger away, no longer needing to point.
It's a powerful weapon.
Okay.
So that is going to be. She fell.
Oh yeah.
Her movement is 0. She can't move.
Oh.
She's going to take 12 slashing on the first attack, 5 cold damage, and 6 additional slashing as I put my mark on her. And then I'm going to swing again, this time straight roll.
Now you're
within 15 feet.
Yeah, because you get the extra.
okay. So
Oh.
hold on. Your weapon is +1, correct?
+2 actually against her, so it would actually be 13
Okay,
slashing.
so that does damage. You said cold damage. How much?
5 cold and 6 additional slashing.
All right.
And we're just getting started.
Is he within
go.
15 feet of me?
He is no.
All right, attack 2 straight roll now. That'll hit with a 15 plus 10. And I'm just going to roll the bonus attack action as well. Another 15. So we're going in with another 2d6. So that'll be another 13 slashing and then another 11 slashing. And
What-
did Sky get into the range of anybody, or she had to dash to get there, right?
Should have dashed to get over to Algar.
That's 50 feet?
She does 40. Is she 50 or 40? I can't-
50.
Just 50? Then she would be right there exactly, Adam.
All right. Algar needs to make a strength save.
I have an 18.
Okay, that passes. She's going to make her 2 attacks. One will likely miss with like a 4 on the die. I assume he has a high armor class.
Decent enough that the 4 probably would not.
Okay, the other one will probably hit with a 13 on the die. Plus 7, plus 8 actually.
That
So
would hit.
I'll just be another 2d6. So 15 piercing on him.
All right. Sky bites into the cat creature, who hisses at Sky there. Seems quite upset.
And with my free action with my third arm, I'm going to pull out the apple that Skeech gave me.
Yes.
I'm going to huck it at the physician.
Yes.
Just
It's an
Yeah.
apple a day. I love it. Beautiful.
So
To disrespect him.
Yeah.
did
Will-
you plan this even beforehand?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Will, was Malacyndus resistant, or did Malacyndus have any resistances or immunity to any of the triggering damage types that Echo did?
yes.
Seeing that, and because I reset my reaction after my turn, after you do this, I kind of just like try to get your, hey, Echo. And I'm just going to bring my hand up and snap. And I cancel out all the resistances that she had with my reaction. So any of those half damages would have come in as full damages.
Oh.
Sick.
So the only one that resisted was the initial cold damage,
Sweet,
but he didn't do any additional cold damage after that first.
sweet.
All
Still
right.
do it. And any other cold that comes in for the next turn, she's no longer resistant to.
Nice.
And yeah, Echo is just, she's frozen. So he's just up in her face, up in her grill, smirking.
All right.
Get her down.
Any other actions, reactions, bonus actions that you've got going on?
I am fully spent.
Anna, it's your turn.
Great.
That was a good time.
Okay. How close are you to Malacyndus right now?
Oh, we
You're
are
right next to it.
touching. I can smell her
Okay.
breath. It smells terrible.
Okay, great. Then I'm not gonna. Okay,
At
I'm
least half
gonna
of it
hit.
does.
I'm gonna roll to hit that one guy who's right in front of me.
Physician.
Yep, the physician. Yep.
It's
And,
got appled.
and we got, what is it to hit?
You get an additional D8 of
Uh-huh.
damage.
Okay.
And then if you are dealing radiant damage, you get an additional die of radiant damage, whatever type.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sweet. Oh,
First
amazing.
is just your weapon damage.
Oh my god. So it's an
That's-
additional.
Essentially, for most of you coming in, you're just going to add 2D.
that over.
Okay, sweet. Okay, tight. Amazing. I'm so sorry. I've tried rolling my. Okay, so the first hit is gonna be 22 to hit it. Does that hit?
22 hits the position there.
Okay, great. And then 1 second. Okay, so that's gonna be a 42 points of damage for the first hit. I'm expending 2 smites, and since he's undead, and then I have and then with all the other damage. Okay, and then 1 second. I need to just do some quick math. I was trying to get ahead, but it got away from me. Okay, so that's. I apologize. That's 10. 22, 28, 30, 37, 38, plus another 2d8. So that's 46 plus 5, 51 points of damage. Oh no, that's for the second strike. I apologize. I got ahead of myself. So I hit him one time, and then I'm gonna hit him again. Eat him. And that's gonna be a little lower. Come on, buddy. I really hope it works. That's gonna be a 13 to hit.
13 does not.
Do I expend my? How close am I to hitting?
Hitting this, he's an 18.
He's an 18. Okay, I'll hang out there and just.
So you did 2 hits to bring him on that round there with smites, or
I did 2 hit. I did 1 hit with smites that I hit with.
and it did a total of 51.
It did a total. I'm so sorry. The first one was worse. So it did a total of 42 for the first one.
42 for the first one.
Mhm.
Okay, I got that down.
Yep.
And then the second.
And then the second one missed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Oh yeah, it was radiant. Schmeich.
I forgot what the radiant damage bonus.
Doubles the damage.
The avalanche. The radiant die, extra attack die.
Yeah. What is
D8 of
actual
regular incoming
doing?
damage.
All right.
Additional radiant.
So as you slam into the position, it
Yeah.
does massive amounts of damage to that creature. It hisses as he
One more.
watch parts of him just kind of disintegrate with the holy damage that you're hitting into him on that.
Mhm.
And it is Tarquin's turn, I believe, at this point.
Yeah.
Tarquin, you can rejoin the battle here with your movement. It would take you 30 feet to get up to the top of the stairs here.
So here's what I'm gonna do. As you see Tarkin casting over the side, you hear from the base of the ziggurat, and then charging up.
Yes.
Summon seed on Bobo,
Yeah.
known as Bobo.
Titus.
Come up, spear in hand on back, one hand on the back of the mane, and I charge in.
All right. Well, that would bring him up.
How
on
many
his feet.
words in Titus Boba?
So Bobo baby. All right.
Boba Bippy.
And I think you said that takes my turn, right?
Well,
baby
if
is
you had run up the 30 feet, that would have been different. But since you use your steed, it has different movement rate.
It's much faster.
So that would bring you into combat, I believe, at that point. Because how many feet does Bobo move?
60 feet if we're
Goes 60 feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, bring him right behind Damon, if I'm not mistaken.
excellent.
Join me.
So then if I use my action to cast that, all I would have is my bonus action. I will, with Master of Tactics, give the help action to Damon by just kind of as I ride up on the monkey, I'll just be that much closer, and I'll just really stare down the physician that much closer to its face with my height combined with my monkeys.
A monkeys.
All right. And either actions, reactions, bonus
That's
actions.
it.
All right, Damon, you're up.
Oh, it's my turn. I also want to smack Malacyndus. So I'm gonna
Call
Black-
flank with me.
I'm gonna climb up there.
All right. Can I get my attack of opportunity, please?
Wait,
Oh,
from who? The dog?
The dog.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. That is going to be a 16. I don't think it's going to hit. Yes.
All right. Anyway.
Wow.
Getting heated. Final battle.
Yeah.
As appropriate.
Yeah.
It's been a.
All right. You are in position.
That is.
Echo has Malacyndus' movement speed at 0.
How does that mean I get advantage?
She's not dead.
You get a chance.
Brilliant. And I'm also going to use Fangs of Death on this attack. Is she undead?
Yes.
Brilliant. I just had to ask to clarify.
Are you using the obsidians or are you using the other daggers?
I'll use the obsidians.
Yes.
It's a lot of damage potentially.
Or it doesn't hit.
25 to
That
hit.
would be the AC.
Okay. Brilliant. So what is the obsidian?
You would roll like you would your regular attack with that.
Great.
And then because the obsidian daggers are a one-time use, the magic discharges and doubles the damage.
Oh, and so with Fangs of Death.
Yes.
Okay. Brilliant.
Along with your sneak attack, sort of.
I already rolled all of this.
All right.
And you have a calculator
So-
ready this time.
Yes, I do. So it's 2 attacks.
We do have numbers
So
over there.
it would be 104.
104.
Heck yeah.
As you
Heck yeah.
pull the blades out and bring them up, the light glints off of them, shimmering across the surface of the sharpened obsidian, and both daggers plunge into Malacyndus' side and ignite.
Whoa.
And the shards of the obsidian shatter through her body and destroy her torso.
Whoa.
And she screams as she falls apart. It disappears.
Wait, did she just die?
Phylactery.
That cannot
Yeah.
be it. That cannot be it.
Yeah, we know she comes back.
Any other
It's a
action?
trap.
Reaction?
It's a trap.
bonus action.
Two-stage. Two-stage combat.
With my bonus action, I want to just prepare myself for the torture I'm about to endure.
That's a big
Next
mood,
in line is Malacyndus.
Yep.
Being within 500 feet of her phylactery,
Mm.
she returns instantaneously back to full hit points and with full spell slots. Except she's going to choose to be behind Tarquin. Actually, behind Vaughn.
That's rude of her, honestly.
Where'd you go? I can't see her. Damon, you did it.
I need everybody in the entire group
Thank
here
you.
to make an intelligence saving throw at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. That's not great.
Already.
So do we not have save advantage on saves anymore?
You got some pretty good.
Oh,
score.
brother. Yeah. And
Oh, wait. To you, I think.
I'm
Yeah.
using my reaction.
That's not good.
No disadvantage. Terrible.
Just
Oh my god.
No, just me. Yes.
Okay.
I have to.
Okay, that's not bad actually.
Vaughn?
Even with disadvantage, I got a 28.
Oh wait, I forgot.
Nice.
All right.
Am I near one of the one good thing?
I got an unnatural one.
Fantastic.
Ooh, no, we hate that. I got a 21.
21.
got a total of 6.
And we should double check who's within the aura.
Can I
Yeah.
can I use my gloves to
It's a
read
7.
a save?
Should I get my aura already?
Every number, man.
It's fine.
Can I undo that with my gloves?
Do it one more time.
Okay.
You got this.
Oh wait, there's a +5 radius around me right now, or no? No, you're below me.
I'm +4 radius.
Depends on who you're by.
I'm less
How large is her radius?
It's 10.
10?
I think it's 10.
You're
Yeah, to
up
not-
in the air.
I had
So,
I
yeah,
had
no.
a 3.
Okay.
That's still a dirty 20.
So dirty 20 for you. You rolled a what? 28.
If I'm outside, it's a 23, but 28, yeah.
You would be within Tarquin's +4.
Yeah. Oh, 27.
27. Okay.
Am I near any of you guys?
No, you would be outside of everybody's
All right,
range. on that.
16 then.
16.
9.
9.
12.
12. Did you get the +4
Am
from
I-
Tarquin?
Can't tell if I'm that close to him.
It's Tarquin, I believe you within
10 feet.
10 feet.
Okay.
Yeah, 10 feet with Tarquin.
Okay, then that would be a
16.
What do we get if we're next to?
+4 for me, +5 for Anna.
Just like
Oh, to the same.
that time
Does that count for me? Am I close enough?
in Newtown where the world shifted into that strange
No.
spatial disruption.
Rude. We hate
When
this.
Malacyndus plucked Mary's heart.
Oh,
It happens again to all of you. Except for you, Vaughn.
What, a 21?
Oh.
Bummer.
And as you stand there, turn around, boy.
If
I have
want to.
lived 1,000 lifetimes. If your opportunity existed, you think I would let you flame me out like this? I am going to take your soul, and I'm going to open that gate, and I'm going to take what is mine. And she reaches down, pulls something out of her pocket, looks like to be a gem of some nature, and crushes it. And as she does so, she blows it towards your face. You could choose a couple of different options. You could choose to stand here and take it. You could choose to try to get out of the way.
sounds better.
What do you wish?
But just those two. There's not like some
It's either take
mystery
the
sort of
save,
option.
it's either to take the save or that is to try to get out of the way. So it's either dexterity or constitution on your saving.
My Oh, I understand what you're saying. I was just like, lose or try. I was like, I'm going to try.
Two different options.
Yeah. What were the two?
It's either a dexterity or a constitution saving throw.
I'm going to go with dexterity.
All right. Let's see what you got.
Let's see what I've got. That is a natural 1 on the die.
Oh, bummers.
Vaughn, as she
For a total of 13, mind you.
blows
Wow.
the shattered crystal towards you, you can see it shining through the air. And just as it's about to hit you, you are blindsided and knocked to the ground as Bashira knocks you out of the way. And the dust strikes Bashira and she screeches in agony. And she hits the ground and rolls away. And as she's on the ground, you can see it consuming her and dissolving her. And as her life ebbs, you can see the soul break out and slam into the keystone, fulfilling
Oh
the 12
no.
points of the keystone. Now let's send it at last. And she just strides past you
Whoa,
towards you.
her movement is still 0. I don't care that she died and came back. I don't care.
You can say that, but
It could be.
unfortunately, she died and came back.
Oh.
Says here a creature. It must, or their speed is reduced to 0 until the start of my next turn. It doesn't specify anything else.
Yeah, that body
This is-
dissolved.
that is the
and
most
that body
different
dissolved, and a new
instance of
body is here.
Malacyndus 2. Shouldn't have thought of that.
She strides over to Echo to explain what is heard.
Sure, why not?
And just as she reaches into Echo's pocket to retrieve the keystone,
Your filthy pockets is.
you watch her slow down at this point.
Interesting.
And you hear a very familiar voice. Well, I do believe better late than never.
Oh my god.
This
Versagallis, here's the
Second guy.
Finally! Oh my god!
yes. So the rest of you, please come here. And as he does so, the spell that is holding you in place drops. Quickly.
Okay.
We are running out of time, and I don't have much to get you in where you need to be.
I'm holding Brashear's body.
Oh,
Oh,
Vaughn, I'm very, very sorry, but we have to go. Well, moreover, have to go. Echo, take the keystone. I would like you to throw it up towards the prison, please.
right now?
Yes. And as you huck it up towards the prison, it reaches a certain point where it begins to carry itself on its own accord
Oh.
and rises up and touches just the edge of the iron prison. And as it does so, there's an opening that is created and a shaft of light comes down from it. And it's not a bright and attractive light. It is more of like a dark, swirling purple. I need you all to step in to the iron prison, please. At this point, it's my turn, as I told you, to hold her at bay.
is my heart in my body right now?
Oh, your heart's in your body.
Okay, great.
That was quite a bit of a while ago. So, yes, I do believe that now is your turn to enter the iron prison and take care of what must be done. There is only one way to really stop what she does, and that is to destroy my brother and to destroy the iron prison.
Cool.
Well, I ain't never been to prison,
Do
but
we know how to do that?
Well, fortunately for you, there will be a bit of a guidepost within there. So
Wonderful.
let's carry on, please.
Space guy.
I'll reach my hand out to you, Vaughn, to help you. We have to go.
Can she not come?
I can do nothing for her.
Mourn her in speech.
We will mourn her later. We have to go.
I put her down, someone out of the way, and I grabbed her hand.
Yep. He steps over to you and puts his hands on his shoulder. He kind of steps down to your level there. You make me proud.
Aw.
Whatever comes of this, just know that I could not have asked for a more brave and forthright daughter. So thank you for gracing me with that. And take care of them. They will certainly need some attention when this is over.
Holding back tears, knowing that she shouldn't say much right now because they're on a very tight time frame. Just kind of nods and says, "Okay."
And Echo, it's good to see you again.
You too?
Master.
Go through.
Now, quickly, the time is going much quicker than I thought. Please, let's go.
You're all right. Let's go. Hopefully, we're not stuck in this prison forever. And I'll step into the light.
It's very reassuring.
Yeah.
Into the light you step, and we are going to take a break and come back to see what happens inside of the Iron Prison.
It's probably going to be fine.
Welcome back.
Curse words looking out there is increasing.
As the party has stepped into the light, that purplish glow becomes blinding, and kind of shield yourself away from it. And as you do so, your vision is obscured to the point of almost like pain, and then it begins to fade away. And you find yourself in a location that seems to defy your ability to quantify where you are. You're clearly standing in a room of some nature, but the dimensions are obscured by a darkness that seems to devour light. It undulates at the very edges, seemingly unstable. There's a patch of granite floor that comprises huge blocks of polished stone in the area directly in front of you. It's about 50 feet or so, but outside of that, it seems to be consumed by that blackness. The same goes for the one wall directly in front of you as well. Again, too, it is made from that granite. There is a large door that is set into the wall itself. On either side of the door are two large oil braziers that create some sort of illumination around here for you, other than that purple light, casting it in more colors and spectrum that you guys are used to dealing with on that. The doors are made from that same iron as the exterior of the prison, a deep charcoal, almost black metal. There are reinforced bands that are bolted to the imposing form of the doors. And each door itself is about 15 feet in height and about 8 feet wide. There's no handle nor visible latch on the doors. And above the door, at the peak of the frame, is a large dragon's head made from that same enchanted iron. The detail on the sculpture is astounding. The plates seem to fit together with just amazing precision, and there are tiny ridges on it, even like scales that should be on a dragon. And as you all begin to look about the room here, the eyes of the dragon flutter open.
Oh.
Ruh-roh.
Welcome. It's been quite a while. We've been waiting for you. I understand that Versagallis has finally found his champions.
Yeah.
We are the champions.
We are the heroes of Granitegard. Maybe you've heard of us.
I have never heard of Granitegard myself, but heroes are always welcome.
Oh wow.
I am Miriam Sandia. And I am the Iron Prison.
Oh.
Did you mean? Maybe I misheard you. You said you are in the Iron Prison.
I am the Iron Prison.
I feel like he keeps saying I am the Iron Prison.
That's exactly what he is saying.
I am actually a woman, but I can understand how my
She
voice might seem
saying-
alien to you.
Oh, hi.
Oh, my bad. Apologies.
That's quite all right. I might mistake you if I was not experienced with humans as well. You seem to have cultured yourselves a bit more than back when I last saw you.
Okay, well, let
The
that
last
one slide.
time I walked your world was when we tried to put an end to Inimicus. And unfortunately, during that battle, I was mortally wounded. And we realized we would be losing. I'm sure Resagallis has told you the story, correct?
He did, but he speaks in riddles, and
Yeah.
he's not very forthcoming.
Yeah.
Interesting.
He brought us here, and that's that with him.
Certainly his nature, that's be frustrating, I'm sure. But you're not human.
Me? What do you mean?
No.
Well,
You're not-
I know what you mean, but are you going to tell me?
Well, I suppose if you've reached this point, you should certainly know. You'll need it with what is to come. There was a time long ago where you went by another name. Orium Amantis. Does this ring a bell?
It does.
You too were harmed in that final fight. Inimicus proved to be more powerful than we thought. After he had absorbed 5 of our siblings, his power was immense, half of the 12. And then he slew 1 more in the battle, gaining the power of 7. Unfortunately for us, the Syndium Core turned against us, pledging his life to Inimicus. Spare me, and I will serve you. And in the battle, you slew him. And unfortunately, that means you absorbed his abilities and became corrupted as well. And since we couldn't destroy Inimicus without all becoming part of the corruption, we hatched a plan. We needed to find champions that could put an end to this, to stop the corruption. So it seems you are those champions.
Wait, what is
Yeah, could we like spell this out? Because it sounds like you're saying that Echo is like a dragon.
I don't feel like a
You
dragon.
don't
Echo
look like
is
a
not
dragon.
just a
I
dragon.
hope not. Not just. What do you mean?
Your friend, Echo, was one of the best of us. He exemplified honor, although a bit zealous at points to defend the weak, and maybe a bit socially inept
Yeah.
is probably
Doesn't
a
sound like
better
me.
way of describing it.
No.
Probably.
But heart in the right place. This certainly led to friction between some of the siblings, but it wasn't until Obscura was corrupted by whispering into his ear that all this trouble began. And unfortunately, it was due to Versigalis Rex bringing the elves into the fold of the magic, allowed Malacyndus to nudge Obscura in a direction that would spell the downfall of us all.
But why take my memory? I could have helped. I could have done so much more.
Unfortunately,
I could have saved Skeech.
I don't know what a Skeech is, and I'm sorry that you couldn't save it.
Someone far braver than whatever beings you're talking about.
I will let that slide, as you do not know what we're talking about right now, but my friend was that brave. I am sure they were a very wonderful individual. The choice that you made to wipe your memories clean was a choice to save us all. If you had not, the corruption would have taken you. You would have been just as bad as Anemicus, although not quite as powerful. Again, the boon that we received from the one God when we were created also came with its burden as well. For if we were to slay any of our siblings, the corruption would not stop within us until we had taken all the power. And this is why your memory was wiped. I'm assuming that Echo, this is not your first persona. You were assigned a guardian.
Algar?
I think that's what the elf's name was. Yes, sounds. It's been quite some time, if you forgive me.
He's the only one I remember.
Then that would be your caretaker. As you would approach understanding, you would be wiped again and again and again until such time as champions could be brought together to fight Inimicus.
But I don't want to forget this. I want to remember these people. I want to remember this. I don't want to lose it again.
If you play it right, then this journey will be over and you will have that memory. Unfortunately, if you do not defeat Inimicus, it really won't matter what memory you have.
Okay. What do I have to do? What do I do?
Beyond this door, there are 6 towers. On each tower is a crystal. Each of those crystals siphon the power from Inimicus, reducing him, bringing him to a less dangerous level. If you face him as he is, he will devour you. The choice is yours on how you handle it. I cannot tell you. Past these doors, once you go, you'll be sealed in with him. Once you destroy Inimicus, this iron prison will cease to be. I will finally have my rest. And the world will be a safer place, but you will have to make a choice, Echo, at the end of all of this.
Okay. I understand. And Echo will step up to her and he'll give her a hug.
You reach up to touch the dragon head of the door as best you possibly can.
I don't remember you, but I'm sure it's nice to see you again, sister.
Feeling certainly mutual. And I didn't realize how much I missed touch until that moment. And yes, I see you, little dragon. I do caution you, once you step past these doors, no dragon can cast any magics. It's the only leveling playing field that you have within there. Be wary. And at this point, you hear a clack within the doors, and they begin to open inwardly. The heavy grinding noises echo and drag across the granite floor surface, and tiny little fireflies dance and flitter briefly for a moment as the doors, you can see the motion of this as it opens to this chasm beyond. Looking into it, it's that same strange darkness that seems to obscure the rest of the room around here.
Well, niece, if we survive this, I owe you a quinceanera. Echo will step through.
You step through?
Just before we step through, I'll cast Bless on Echo, Vaughn, and yep.
Oh,
I don't know how much help I'll do this fight, but I'll try my best.
You'll do great.
also before we step in,
I apologize.
Hopefully it'll keep you alive then.
I will just give Sky a hug. Be like, I'm sorry I
Give it
didn't
to
tell
Hug
you.
Sky, she's not there.
Well, wherever you are. No.
Remember Bobo?
None of us are useless in this fight.
We'll figure something out.
We're heroes. Let's go save the world.
Let's go save the world.
Let's
It's
go
gonna be
save the world.
great.
As the last of you step past the threshold, the doors begin to close, coming back together again with that heavy sound of permanence. As this,
Exactly. That's the attitude. He's like
all about you, that inky nothing transforms into a swirling gray miasma. It's besetting you from all sides, and your perception of the world is shrunk down to maybe 10, 20 feet. It all really depends upon the frantic nature of that strange cloud. It seems to rush in and back away in almost a manic state. And you become aware that wherever you were has changed locales. Your body senses it well before your mind does. And there's a popping in your jaw and your eardrums as the pressure changes. And it goes from that tight, confined area that you felt when you were talking to Furium to a almost expanseless feeling about you. And as the mist begins to kind of clear from where you're standing, you look to see that you're standing upon an edge of a platform. In front of you is a walkway that stretches into that cloud of darkness. But as you look over the edge of the platform to either side, there is an abyss of the universe about you. And you can look down and see the stars below and the stars above.
Don't fall.
And a wind seems to shift back and forth. It comes at a relatively impressive speed at times. It's to a smaller, lighter breeze at points. But in the darkness in front of you, a set of eyes appear. They are full of vitriol and hatred as they stare down, very alien in their form.
Yeah, that fits the envy and hate persona.
There's a large, deep inhale. You can... Are you the best that my brother could bring? How depressing.
They're better.
And while his stink is all about you, there's another note. I detect something I have not smelled in ages. You bear the mark of that witch. You keep terrible company. So, come to kill me. You come to destroy Anemicus.
I've come to put you to rest. We have.
Me to rest. And as he does so, the voice echoes across, and everybody would need to make a charisma saving throw.
Hey, we're on.
Is this anything like frightened or anything like that?
It's an intimidation.
Ooh, hold on. Where's think I have this. Hold on.
Fail.
Me as well.
That's a charisma save.
That would be a charisma save.
Advantage.
For a 29.
All right.
I was gonna say
Laugh that off.
that is also in that 20 for a 29.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not
That's
touching
a
this dice.
17 for a 29.
But the whiz up
Oh,
is
you both. I got a 14.
I got a 14.
All right. Save.
29 and
Didn't save. Didn't save. Save.
19?
Didn't save.
Reroll with gloves.
All right. Second charge. I believe. Three charges on that.
Yeah.
Do you
Fail.
Oh, I rolled
I was with the +5.
So
0 in my
I'll
I have a
charisma.
-1.
up to the next 5 minutes, somewhere within there, whatever you do your first either attack or skill roll, it will be disadvantage.
Wonderful.
And it's not from being frightened.
It's not from being frightened. You are
Okay.
intimidated by this powerful being, this entity in front of you. It's not fear. It is self-doubt that you don't
Oh.
think that you can deal with what you're facing.
Did you
So,
ever tell us we were supposed to like break
out with
the
it.
crystals or activate them?
What promise did they make you, be it Versagallis or that witch Malacyndus? What prize did they dangle in front of you to make you come here, to come to your death?
to save the world.
Oh, you are an idiot.
We know that. Don't make fun of him. He's insecure about that. This is known.
Intelligence is very high.
This is
We're trying to seek something you never could understand. Peace.
peace. What can you do with peace?
Anything.
Peace can
Peace.
you make fortunes and riches with peace. You can feed your belly with peace. You can control the world with peace. What does it do for you? And how long before your peace is destroyed by somebody else seeking their peace?
Sometimes it's about just each day being a little better than the next. Doesn't always have to be so vast. being amongst humans, you learn to appreciate the little things. And while you don't understand that, there are a lot of beings on this world who do. That's what this is for. So that they may wake up and have a little bit of hope that today will be better than yesterday.
That's nice. I hope that's worth dying for. And there's this tremendous flapping of wings. And the miasma disappears about.
What's that box for?
think
Well, kind of don't talk this time. I think you misplaced
You in this?
the small-sized mini.
That's a nice. That's a nice.
Can I cast something?
Not
Or
I guess there.
Drag. I cast regret.
As the miasma clears, you can see Anemicus standing before you at the edge of that platform. And his form's revealed. Now, as you look at what should be Shadow Dragon, you're assuming, you can also see flits and colors of other dragon scales and colors racing through its system. Look upon me and see your death. And you hear the inhale.
move.
And you can see the sacs begin to fill on his neck, and he is going to exhale. What were you looking to do, Mary?
I would like to cast Beacon of Hope on all of us, which gives us advantage on Wisdom saving throws and Death saving throws.
All right. As you begin reciting and recanting the prayer, and you be doing it as fast as you can, and Anemicus leans forward and exhales.
Echo
And
steps forward.
the flame races out of its mouth, and it's not just fire. You can see other breath type of weapons mixed within it. There looks to be strange necrotic energies racing along it. There's this toxic looking sludge traveling down it. There's sand and lightning racing down it. And Echo braces himself in front of you all, shield out, sword out, and it begins striking the shield. And it looks like Echo is going to be deflecting this as it begins to radiate around him.
And as Echo steps forward, dwarfed by the size of this blast, while he has his three arms outstretched, as far as he can go, you see in front of you, this will kill you all. And almost in an act of desperation, you feel this surge of energy as these spectral wings shoot out from behind him and then keep expanding and materializing, and your eyes are just blinded by gold as his human form just melts away, burned, scabbed, and and now wings unfurled, you see his true form as Orium, the gold dragon, and Echo turns back and looks at all of you.
Did it get that big?
Someday, little one.
Young grasshopper.
And he stretches his wings and goes, "It's been a while, brothers." Brothers. And he is just going to get ready to go.
All right. Anemicus sizes you up for a moment. That's 2 souls I'll take from you. And
Give it your
finish
best shot.
Initiative time. Yippee.
Will, how tall are
Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
They are multiple different heights. So
But probably there's no paladin in that pack.
For Skeech.
about 30.
I think it's David made. I rolled a 2.
Saw that. That was a 17.
So,
right?
yeah, multiple different heights on those towers.
I rolled a. She rolled.
okay?
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
plus
dude.
1. So.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I've got real good stats, though.
Oh my god. you got-
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Wait. So does that mean you remember things
Let's
now?
do it.
I remember everything. No, I don't know. Okay.
So you're just putting on a bit of a show right now. Like, yes, I totally remember.
Did anybody
You are
roll a
my
natural
sibling.
20?
Unclear.
Sure did.
No.
All right. Very good.
Oh.
So I'm looking for 20 through 25.
22. But I am, in fact, feeling a 2.
22. All right. Anybody else within that bracket?
No.
Okay, we're gonna go down to
Oh wait. I'm sorry. What?
21 through 20,
20,
22.
22. Sorry.
22. Really?
Yes.
He's
Oh wow!
Okay. All right.
is
So
that
we're gonna look at 16 through 20.
17.
Yeah.
18.
16?
19.
Holy.
Right now.
So you got a 19. It's the highest. I got 19, 19, 19, 99. Okay. We've got Damon, and we have an 18. Is Yip Yip.
And then me, because I'm also 18, but I'm
He has a
I'm
minus
slow
one.
boy.
Okay.
I have a +1.
Then we have
17.
hold on 1 second. We have Tarquin and Mary.
Mhm.
Wow, that is absolutely amazing. I am impressed with you all.
I know.
We're pulling all the stops
I
out.
know.
So that is going to bring us from 11 to 15.
Oh wait, I had 16. I had
16.
16. I had 16.
Whale.
Wait.
I know.
What?
That's a lot of. That's a lot of.
Wait,
that's a
you
lot of
got a
digits.
12?
I got a 12. I rolled a 2.
Digit.
Oh my.
And I said 4 Skeech.
Who are
Thanks,
you?
Skeech, for nothing.
Thanks.
All right. So I think that wraps up our party here. Inimicus will have the first action in the round.
No, thank
Inimicus, again, after he has fired off the breath weapons there, steps back a bit, and as he begins to flap his
More than
wings, you can see shadows begin to race off of the wings and streak towards you. So that is going to be you, Echo. You're going to have to do a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, not a spell.
It's an ability, not a spell.
Okay.
Add a D4. Be blessed.
I don't need it.
Oh, there we go.
Natural 20.
Natural
Yeah. For like
As
a
the
100.
shadows begin to kind of curl about you to try to restrain your wings and such, you flap them and shake them off, totally ignoring the ability that he had activated there. All right, that is going to bring us down to Vaughn.
He goes, oh, come on.
Fun.
Fight for real.
Fun.
Echo! Permission to come aboard. Come here, Puny King. Bonus action, Veil Step. Okay, I'm going to ride Echo. And a third arm pops out from somewhere.
Cracked arm.
Unclear.
It's a mission in ethereal form.
I'm gonna materialize up on your shoulders, and I'm gonna pull out the crown and just spit it on my head, and then I'm gonna activate my divine sucker, and so you're gonna have abilities to re-roll ability checks and attack rolls.
Incredible.
Awesome.
So Vaughn, you scale up the back of the dragon, and activate your abilities there. Anything else that you're doing?
No, I'm here for the ride.
Okay, Rev, what are you doing?
Is that the targeted or is that the aura?
I look
Yeah.
at the dragon fight, think, that's not for me. And then I look over at the nearest tower, the short one over there, and I crush another cocoon and Hulk out into the giant ape.
Oh man, I put that thing away. I thought you were gonna do your dinosaur. No,
And dinosaur can't climb.
hey, he's got little arms. He can kind of make it.
Oh.
He's got a big heart.
All right, new plan. I turn into the dinosaur.
Roar.
And then I look over at Dragon Echo. And I just start running towards the big dragon because, I'm dumb. He said I was dumb. Let's prove him right.
Don't be dumb. Oh my god.
Be dumb.
Be dumb.
Be
I
brave.
You're gonna get
How
obliterated.
many feet of movement have you got there with you?
It has a lot, but right. Sorry.
Was.
Remember when you run your
Tyrannosaurus Rex is 50 feet
50 feet. All right.
plus 10, so I have 60 feet.
All right. You cover the distance to Anemicus there.
All right, I'm gonna
Going
bite
this.
Inimicus.
Okay.
That 20.
Oh, wait, this.
That would beat the AC on him.
It's on you love me.
And so that's gonna be 4d12. Sorry, I went to grab.
Oh, that's great. It's meant
20.
to be.
22, 29.
29 points of damage. As
Yep.
you bite into the creature, your mouth is filled with the most foul and putrid taste that you have ever encountered in your entire life. Even your tiny little brain is just disgusted by the flavor.
And so then because I don't like that, then I whip around and it can't make both attacks against the same target. So I just stand there, I look real angry.
Super angry action. All right. That is going to shift us back to Anemicus. Anemicus
Poop.
is going to actually tell you what, because you are standing within Anemicus's range there, you need to make a DC 23 Constitution saving throw.
Who, me?
That's actually maybe two
Then
of those.
who?
2 con saves?
Yes.
Well, that will be a nat 20 with my T-Rex Constitution. And then the second one would be a unnatural 20.
Save against both of the effects that radiating out. Anemicus seems most distraught about that.
Like, what?
And that's going to bring us over to Damon.
Too stupid.
Well, this is a dragon fight. Not my style. How far away is that tower from where I am? The big one.
The really shadowy tower.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Is it 100 feet?
Get this tier.
He said yes.
And as the crow flies, you can make that.
Is it the 100 feet? Oh, that's so great. I'm going to become Batman again. And I will shoot my grapple bow that direction. And then I will run up the rest of the tower. Because I can do that now.
So
Thank you.
So you're going to latch at the top of the tower?
Sure. If that's 100 feet, whatever 100 feet is. Yes, I will.
You can put you up there in the first round.
Brilliant. And then
Brilliant.
I will survey the field.
As you get to the top of the tower here, that massive crystal is, it's equally almost the size of you, Damon. And you can see it glowing and shimmering out before you. It is gorgeous. You really would like to possess this. I would like you to give me an intelligence saving throw.
Oh no. Okay.
Hmm.
Where'd my D20? Oh, there it is.
Chelsea.
7.
7. You spend the rest of the round fascinated by the crystal.
Great.
Pondering.
Yeah.
All right. That is going to move us down to Yip Yip.
Hi. Bop, bop.
This is your journey.
To the kind of small tower there.
Over to that one.
Yes. I'm hoping that because it's shorter, I can make that in 40 feet.
So
If I have to dash, I will.
yeah, you'll have to dash to get up there.
I'll dash then.
All right. And dash you are next to the crystal there. You too will have to give me a saving throw. On this one here, it is an intelligence saving throw as well.
Intelligence. I have a +3.
Ooh.
You saw that? That is a nat 23.
Well, actually, nat 20 plus a 3. Okay.
No, surprisingly.
Wait a second. How did I get the extra
dice.
ones on there?
Oh my God.
You are resisting
Yes, man.
the temptation, but it is absolutely the most beautiful gem you've ever seen. And since you dashed, it pretty much eats up your actions for this round. And we move down to Anemicus again. So
Oh, this is gonna be cool.
at this point, he rears back and he is going to activate his scourging breath. And that is going to be a dexterity saving throw for you.
I don't like that sound. That sound means you don't have dexterity at all.
It'll be a 7 plus 0 is a 7.
7. All right. You take 70 points of damage
70.
as the dust and sand basically blast flesh and tissue off of you, almost like sanding it off of you with nasty, nasty abrasions. You are also blinded for the next turn. Oh,
Yeah, great.
that is going to move us down to Tarquin.
Okay. you're gonna see just a puff of golden dust, and I'm back on the monkey.
Beautiful.
That extra movement. Then I'm gonna reach my hand down, and it looks like I'm going for Mary, but instead I say Paladins. I whip on up onto the monkey's back, and then we're gonna.
He's back in the
I know.
That I'm gonna bonus action, or I'm just gonna use movement to get us 70 forward. I think is plus 10 on the monkey.
So let's go ahead and since we don't really have a mount, we'll go ahead and
That's
take the duo here.
Yeah.
I don't appreciate the whiplash. Okay. Holy
70
pot
feet,
hole,
probably
yo-yoing.
next to Nemicus.
Yes. He's no. He's in it.
What?
He's up and he's down.
Yeah. It's wrong, but it's right.
There's been a claw with and all that. In range of the dragon, because I'm on a monkey, may I
Oh yeah.
jump the gap?
Did you just say monkey, may I?
Monkey, may I?
Right behind Reverend. And shoot the shortest distance there.
Yeah.
Yep. So let's go ahead and place them there right now in hopes that he makes the next roll.
What am I
Remember, this is supposed to be at disadvantage, your first roll.
Do I get advantage for the aura ability check thing for 1 minute?
You are outside of my aura currently. Otherwise, yeah.
Raro.
I'm going to have him roll. Just
Disadvantage? Not great, but minus 1. 21.
21 will make
What?
My athletics is insane.
Yeah.
I have athletics expertise.
That was a 6.
That's cool.
You rolled a 6 on the die.
That's like me for talking.
So you are outside of any of the effective auras that it has.
Great. And then with bonus action dash, because
The wing.
I'm going
Incredible.
to use another 70 to the next unoccupied crystal.
I
Yeah.
love this.
Oh,
Plan. Wait, are we supposed to do
that
this?
would put them within the.
And that's all my stuff.
I'm assuming this is like Minecraft.
So from Anna and Tarquin, I'm going to need 2 Constitution saving throws, please.
Sure. Two con save.
Are you within 5 feet of yourself?
Okay, so my first one's at disadvantage, right?
I doubt.
Okay.
Yours would not be Tarquin. You just have straight rolls.
2 con saves. That's going to be plus 9. So 20 and 21.
Jeez.
Okay,
Okay.
you failed 1 and
With 20 damage.
Oof.
the other. You failed both of those, Tarquin.
I failed. I failed the first one.
You failed the first one.
Yep. And I don't know if that's cocked or not. And then I failed the second one.
All right.
Yep.
Tarquin, you take the necrotic damage from the death aura of 11.
Okay.
And then you take the static field damage of 11 points of damage of electric damage.
Ouchies.
22.
And
Um,
you failed both.
I failed both.
Well, you also take the 22 as well.
Okay, great. Wow.
Just for being next to it.
Yeah, it radiates an aura, several different auras off of it.
So it's a very good thing you rolled high, Reverend.
Yes. So now you're looking to dash at this point.
Yeah.
Hold on, can he do that with the jump? His dash takes.
Movement, action. You have bonus action because you're a rogue.
Oh, you got I forgot the rogue. I thought you were just a pally. Okay, so yeah, you can take that dash.
Spy.
Oh, you're a spy. That's right. You roguish spy. All right.
So
Let's
another
take
70, please.
Take the list. Now, where are you heading with?
To the next unoccupied crystal.
Okay,
Just in that direction.
that would be this way over here.
Yeah, because I'm at that one.
Yeah.
What do we
I have
do?
an idea. Make him more powerful.
5 feet times that is
I'm actually
65.
less wise than I was with Echo. I think.
I just got that scaly brain.
Basically, right there. All right, you're at the base of the tower there with Anna. Great. Any other actions, reactions, bonus?
all I got.
actions? All right, Mary, your boyfriend just left you.
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. So yesterday.
Situation.
How far away is Reverend from me?
It's like I
please?
never.
Yeah, also, I have no idea who you are.
Looks like I'm
About
married,
70,
married
75 feet,
to-
somewhere within.
Married to the core.
Can you show me where I am? I'm back there, and Reverend went to which one?
Reverend's right there.
The big giant dinosaur.
Oh,
I am also a blinded dinosaur.
E.
Oh,
Oh, I thought you were a blinded monkey.
No, he
no,
Yeah.
he did.
I-
Then
Unfortunately, I did not prepare well as a DM. and the
Oh, I
monkey is currently packed away. Otherwise, we could have you riding the monkey.
That's true. You didn't bring 2 monkeys, one and golden.
I don't have any monkeys to play with.
Opens up a cabinet of just giant apes, all different hues.
You're 8. So,
Mary, what are you doing?
what did you think?
Um, well, I am going to run up to Reverend and
Well, you can move 30 feet without
oh,
and still be able to cast or do an action. If you move 60 feet towards Reverend, you would be about 10, 15 feet away from him at that point. But unfortunately, that would use all of your actions of unless you had like a bonus action or something like that at that point, right? And you don't have any reactions.
Are you
to cast
down?
spells.
no.
Nope, he's just standing there, a little bit injured, and well, actually, no, actually, pretty good shot.
Yeah.
looking like that.
I rented these hit points.
All right, I will cast my channel divinity and give you 20 hit points.
Are you gonna move up 30?
I am going to move up.
All right, 30 hit points is restored as the tissue begins to knit itself back together again.
Gracious
And-
DM, I have a question because I am sleepy. Are we supposed to destroy the crystals? I can't remember.
Oh no, I don't know.
Don't do this.
They went in one ear and out the other.
Maybe you should ask your friends.
Oh, I have. We
Yeah.
don't
Hey,
remember.
I thought
Yeah.
you were our friend. I thought, yeah.
Nobody likes the TM.
Everyone's like, yes, probably.
Bad.
And
Fueling his power. So we gotta kill him.
Canonically,
I
all
want
crystals
to-
are
to
bad.
make-
Nobody was bad. Think
So
glass.
yes to the crystals.
Murder the crystals. I
Thank you.
believe.
Okay.
That's
All
the
right. I
right
just
choice.
wanted to
When
clarify.
when it doesn't work, let me know.
I have
and it will
to
be my
pass Reverend to get to a tower, correct?
Yes, you would have to go past Reverend and into the vicinity of Anemicus there.
You ought to argue you could easily run.
6 crystals?
Yeah.
I can run
Very
it nearly.
easily, yes, that I believe Mary. You can actually even chuck Mary's
I wish I
finger
could just
directly.
take the
Really
power.
realistically underneath.
So power.
The crystal's
Would-
power.
Oh.
You
and
can
use it
very
to
easily
cast
fit between Reverend.
Not magic, but I can't.
All right, cool. I
Right.
don't have enough movement though, right? Right now?
30 feet forward would put him still would put you still short. Yeah, so yeah, with the healing you can't. But all right, that pretty much wraps you up at that point. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and have our last bout with Anemicus here.
Oh.
And Anemicus repositions himself and looks at the Reverend, stupid and blind, and now dead. And he whips that tail around towards you in an attempt to knock you off of the ledge there.
No. Not the
Falling into the abyss, my only weakness.
Be a natural 20.
Rank.
That would be
do,
straight.
do I still have my magical items?
They're within you. They're
They're
yes.
both now.
I gave you the.
I would like to use my reaction
Oh.
to give you disadvantage on that attack because of my shield that is somewhere in my tummy right now.
Well,
In the universe situation going on.
well.
Thank God it's in your stomach.
Hey, well, can I have the excited die, please?
I hate this.
No.
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 That would change the natural 20 to a 2. So, Reverend, you don't have to make that roll.
Dragon power.
So it.
So, as the tail is traveling towards you, it's going to be a knockout blow.
Hmm.
At the last second, Anemicus stumbles a bit and it misses, and he pivots all the way back around. So, he's not facing backward.
Broxley.
But I didn't. I just felt the tail.
It always throws him off when he was a kid.
So, he's facing.
You wouldn't get it. You weren't here.
Yeah, that's almost like what it was, except.
I'll tell you when you're older.
All right. And that brings us to Anna.
Really old.
I have a question for you.
I don't think I'll live
Please.
that long.
So I have my my sun. I have my channel divinity for Sunbeam
Cool.
that does damage.
Mhm.
But it says that creatures need to make a con save. Would it be possible for me to use it on the crystals, though? Even though
I'm pretty sure items.
I'm not going to tell you one way or the other. You can experiment and find out.
Pretty sure
Right.
items automatically fail. Don't they?
Laser them.
But also
laser 'em? I
magic-
mean, like, yeah, okay, sweet. I've got an idea. It might work. And then I
Opposite of a house.
yep, and then I use one of my channel divinities and summon Sunbeam directly on top of the crystal above us.
Righty then.
And that it does, for a total of 21 points of radiant damage.
21 points of radiant damage?
Yeah.
All right. As the sunbeam shines down, it strikes the crystal.
Yeah.
And there's a brilliant refraction of the light energy as it scatters throughout the crystal.
Sweet. Wow, it's so pretty. This
was
is
very
exactly what I
beautiful.
wanted.
Is that it?
Cool. Yep, that's
That was
it. Sick. Great. Oh, wait. Okay. Wait. 1 second. 1 second. How far away is a Minicus from us right now?
Well, I mean, his wingtip is 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 50, 60 feet.
Okay, so 50 feet. Sweet. So then with my bonus action, I'm going to be like, that was just the beginning. Light show. Ha ha. And then I'm going to move the sunbeam 60 feet. So it's on top of Minicus.
Go right on top of his wing.
Yeah. That's
All
great.
right.
Punches a hole
Did he
straight
save
through it.
throw on that?
Yep.
That was for dramatic effect.
I just wanted
Yeah.
him to know what was coming. So yeah, con saving throw.
Con saving throw.
Yeah.
Okay, that gets me a 28.
Okay, yeah, that passes. For sure. But he still takes 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
As the beam strikes him, there's some sizzling and popping.
Yeah.
Amicus doesn't really seem to register all that terribly much.
That's all right.
Really?
Oh, any
I lost
actions, reactions,
right.
bonus actions past that?
Nope, that's it.
Okay.
That's all I got.
And
I
that-
guess if I can use
What?
can I use my movement as a climbing speed? Can I start climbing the tower?
Should be able to. The shifting
that
is
be-
just like an object interaction, is it not? All right. So yeah, you can go
Sweet,
ahead and give
okay.
me a dice roll.
Great,
on-
great.
You can use athletics.
I would
or
love to.
acrobatics.
I would love to use athletics.
I'm so blessed.
That's gonna be a 19.
19.
Great.
Scaling away. So that would move you 30 feet up the tower, which is about halfway.
Fails.
Oh, sick. All right. I'll hang out there.
So we just know that Anna's about 30 feet in the air at this point.
Yeah.
Echo.
This is a very
Yes.
secure location to be.
Reverend is swaying back and forth, a little bit blind right there.
Okay. I say, you ready for this? So ready, Echo. Echo is going to use his 80-foot fly speed, and he is going to. I grip onto you with my legs like we did on the horse. It feels reciprocated somehow. He's going to fly straight above Animicus, and he's going to say, "Brothers, why don't you fight someone your own size?" And he's going to basically just. First, he's going to blast him with his molten gold breath.
Oh, hell yeah.
So
Get it.
he needs to make a dex save.
I know that a 15 does not save him.
Not even close. 75 fire damage.
So it's not just fire damage.
Oh, yes.
As he expels, what you actually see is liquid gold, molten liquid gold expulse from
I can't see
his
it.
mouth, and it bathes.
I was waiting.
Yeah, well, everybody with Reverend, it bathes Animicus as the hot metal begins to melt the flesh of Animicus, burning him. What was that, 70, 75?
A crown
And-
fit for a king, would you say? In your ear. God, that is so
What else are you doing at this point?
He's going to go down, and first he's going to try and grapple Animicus, pulling him away from the Reverend. So this will be a contested athletics check. Just hype it. Do I have something?
You could do another ability check for free and another attack for
There's
free.
no reroll or anything, right?
Choose which one you want to use.
Okay. I'm going to reroll that if I can. So that's a 16 plus 17, so that's a 33.
I've had
I'm just
20.
going to be your right squad.
Okay.
And as you attempt to grapple him in the throes of pain that he has from the molten gold, he's able to shift out of your grasp on that first attempt.
That's fine. Then with another action, I will say, "Hey, Inimicus." And then with my claw, I'm just going to slap him in the face.
All right.
That'll be 14 plus 17 to hit.
I would say 21 is the number to meet or beat.
Yes, I beat that.
Oh, actually, no. Sorry, 25 is currently the number to meet or beat on it.
Okay, we're still good. I think we're in the 30s.
You are in the third.
17 slashing damage on that one.
Ooh, 17, nice.
And remind me what other buffs?
Right now, you just have the ability to reroll one ability check and one attack roll.
Oh,
I wasn't able to activate my other one yet.
All right. Then that would have been my 3 actions. So I'll just re-roll that to see if I crit. I do not. And that is my turn. Yeah.
Bravo.
Feels good.
I'm so glad I'm your friend.
Kick
Me
his
too.
butt. Kick his butt.
All right. So that brings us to the top of the round, which is also Inimicus. At this point,
Legacy.
it's Inimicus spins around to face you, Echo, and Inimicus rears up and attempts to slam you into the ground with the bulk of its weight
Okay.
in a pinning action. That's what it's trying to do. That is going to be it's going to be a 31.
That'll hit.
All right, and give me a strength save.
No paladins nearby, I assume.
Unfortunately, no paladins near enough.
All right. Strength save.
Yeah.
Strength is not on here, but I have a plus 17 to that, it looks like.
Well, you could use athletics if you wish.
Yeah, it's the
If you're
same
looking
thing.
to try to stop him from getting pinned. Athletics could be something.
That'll be a 36.
I think that beats my number.
Okay.
And as this point happens, basically it's a contest of two of them
37.
kind of pushing back and forth on each other. Let's pivot Inimicus to round to face his brother there.
Looks like is he ending his turn right now?
That would end his turn. Yes.
Looks like his wing is also still in that sunbeam, so he's gonna take another 11 points of damage. I know, unless he wants to. I think he actually does need to remake the con save, which I'm sure he's gonna pass. But just in
That
case.
gets me a 28.
Oh, yep, that passes, but
All
another
right.
11 points.
Another
We're
11 points of damage.
chipping away.
Warming up the wing there a wee bit. And
This time.
that is
Even
going to move
more.
us over
Yep.
to Bond.
He's symmetrical.
I'm pretty sure by eyeballing this map here, I'm within 120 feet of the remaining 3 crystals that are not being
Sick.
dealt with. I'm riding Echo, yeah.
So 1, 1, 2, 3.
So I'm within 120 feet of essentially
I would-
all.
All of them. Any one direction that you go.
Magic
Okay.
missile. Magic
100%.
missile.
I'm gonna just essentially holding on with like my left arm. I was gonna bring out my father's sword, like charge it with the same like holy energy, and I'm just gonna point at the first one. I'm gonna start firing off my Eldritch Blast at the 3 things around here, starting with that one over there, then over here, and then coming the one towards us.
So you're going to shoot at the one that Anna already attacked?
No,
No, the one that's on that little like coral
Course,
rock
okay.
formation first.
the rocky one.
For me, I'm going to call that number 3.
3, 4, 5. Then. Okay. I'm blessed, right?
Yes, you
You're
are.
so blessed.
Plus D4 on all your attacks.
Feeling it, feeling it, feeling it. All right. First one comes in. That's going to be 26.
26 points of damage?
No, just a hit. Just want to make sure.
26 to hit.
What
Okay.
am I looking for so I can make
That
a
would
pass
hit.
for you?
The number to strike those is a difficulty rating at this point from where you are at top.
Yeah.
You're looking at probably I would say a 16.
Second hits, third hits. Booyah. Doing it this way just in case you need to know what the first damage coming in is going to be 8 points of force damage. The one closer to me is only 3 points of force damage, and then the last one is 10 points of force damage.
So you did how many points?
8,
8,
3,
3, 10.
3 and 10. All right. You strike each of them. It doesn't destroy the crystals,
Cool.
but they still seem attack, but they have certainly taken damage from the attack.
Sweet. I'm going to go ahead and use my bonus action now, and I'm going to activate my Aura of Holy Retribution, which is going to give additional damage die for a next attack coming in.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. You got the additional damage die up. Reverend, go ahead and make a saving throw against the blindness.
Okay.
You got this, bud.
What is it? Still con?
Mm-hmm.
Fail.
All right. You are still blind currently, but you can sense that the bulk is in front of you.
Well, I'm gonna try to bite it.
You're going to bite his butt. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens.
So I'm blinded, so that's disadvantage.
That's
right?
disadvantage. 25 is the number to
There
beat
we
it.
go. That's probably not gonna hit. Actually, 19.
19. 25
Yeah.
is the number to beat or beat.
Okay. Oh, 25.
See, boy.
Okay, well then,
It was a late
then I
one.
just
Clearly a better.
then I just sit there. Like,
Snap, snap, snap. Okay. Any other actions, reactions, bonus actions?
I'm gonna like just roar really loud in its face to try to get its attention.
Sadly, you're roaring at it.
I'm so pretty.
All right.
Yeah, I can't tell.
It's not the same either way. Okay. So Anemicus looks up at you. That little pest on your back. Let's see if he likes this. And exhales a cloud of gas out of his mouth. Vaughn and you as well will both need to make a Constitution saving throw. Of course, you're both blessed.
Just a quick question.
Yes.
Quick question. What type of damage is this?
This is poison damage.
I would like to remind you that we're immune to poison.
Oh, right.
Oh, yeah.
And he does. Neither one of you are having to do anything at that particular point. He looks a little disappointed at smack talking that he had right there. Like, oh.
Honestly, flatulence beneath you.
It is Damon's turn.
Oh wait, sorry. Is he still? He's still on the sunbeam, isn't he? So he just takes another. Like I assume he
Oh.
passes the con save.
Go ahead and roll an additional die for that damage.
Oh, sick. Yeah, I will. Yeah, sick. Okay, sick. Tight. So does he? If he passes the con save, which I'm assuming he does,
So he takes damage every single time he has a turn.
every single time he ends his turn
The end
there.
of a
Yeah,
turn.
Oh,
I
interesting.
know. Yes.
Yeah, he
Such a
yeah,
big
she said
bummer.
that.
It's
11
like
points
such
of
a
damage.
shame. Yeah, so that with that additional die, that's a 7. So it's do we round up? So that's
Yep.
15
15
points of damage. Yep,
That's with how?
that's halved. Yep.
Okay. So 15 at this point.
I am your support team.
And any other action?
Doing great,
Actions bonus
doing great.
action? No, you're done. It's Damon's turn.
Yay.
You're
I'm
done.
I don't know. I'm gonna stab the crystal.
All right. As the initial effect wears off of you, like, oh yeah, I know what I need to do now.
Yes.
It's like gazing at this.
Does a 14 hit? I mean, I am right there, and it doesn't move.
And you said it was the size of you.
The crystal doesn't dodge.
Epic.
It was more difficult for Vaughn to hit it because of where he was, and you were right in front of it. Unless it's a 10 for you on the AC. So yes, you strike the crystal.
Walk him.
You're great. That'll be 12 points of damage.
All right, you smack into the crystal, put some nice cracks into it. And
Nice.
I hope that was really helpful.
I believe in you.
Any,
Thank you.
any other actions, reactions, bonus action?
Here's my question. Because it's a crystal. If I hide with my bonus action,
I hate this.
can I
crystal.
tag it?
You know, I do a lot of guesses. Not going to let you sneak.
You
back.
pretend like you're walking away from it.
Like, oh,
It won't expect it coming.
it doesn't. You know what? So anyway,
Yes.
that's no. That's a hard no.
Just flip it over.
Take a hard pass on that. So anything else you got there?
Hide anyway.
I still want to
Yeah.
hide anyways. Make it look cooler.
Hide behind the crystal,
Yeah.
It's out.
which is
Don't worry. I'll
Excited
roll
looking at.
for stealth on that one too. Yeah, that's a 23.
Crystal has no idea that you're there. Yeah, yip. What are you doing?
Hi, I'm gonna smack into the crystal with my staff because that's about all I can do right now.
All right, schmackety schmack.
Wait, actually, hold on. I have to triple check this one more time if I can remember where I put. Where did I put that note? There it is.
So, how many crystals have successfully been broken?
That'd be
We're
Yes,
testing them.
we're
They all seem to be very sturdy so far.
So,
We're giving them a chance to survive.
Fine.
okay.
At least one
I'm
broken.
actually going to
Oh, okay.
use the fancy new ability. That's technically not casting magic that I get from my ring, which allows me to use a dragon's breath of my choice.
Oh, there we go.
I can use it says fire, cold, acid, or lightning. I'm gonna use acid.
That's all right.
yeah. Crystals hate us.
I'm assuming it can't succeed a deck save.
It's not much as Aiden can't surprise attack it, and it's very easy for him to hide. The crystal isn't going to try to jump out of the way.
Love that ability.
What if it did, though?
If you have to make an attack roll, all you do is beat a 10.
Well, that is a 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. To hit.
18 points of damage.
No, yeah, 18 to damage.
All right. The acid strikes it and begins to dissolve the crystal. It does not shatter, but it looks very damaged.
Your father would be so proud. You hear from the middle.
And I think that is, yep, that's the only time I can use this now. Yay. I can only use it once per long rest right now.
You'll hit puberty soon.
All right.
Draconic puberty. I gain a
Anything else
dragon.
you got there?
Dragon Echo is.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Jane told you the stats was within.
Yeah. So it's what they forgot on this
Okay,
description.
we are
It's a
going
lot
to
better than a singular d6 of damage.
So Anemicus rears back and releases a radiant blast at you, looking to try to shave Vaughn off your back.
Okay. Just a little. And I can't do anything to try and protect him. With the wings.
If you make the saving throw, you can protect.
Okay.
It's a DC 24 dexterity.
Dexterity. All right. With a D4.
Yes.
That'll do it. That's a 27.
27. All right. You take 35 points of damage from that.
Okay.
And Vaughn takes nothing.
That felt good.
Anemicus takes another 15 points of damage.
Oh, yay.
So, moving
Oh.
down the line here, we have
The
Tarquin.
sunbeam that killed him.
Yeah.
Ironically, the chip damage kills him.
Going to sprint over to the next crystally tower, if possible.
So,
So that's 70. If I don't get
Ahead
there
of
in my
this one?
first 70, I'll bonus action for my second 70.
You should be able to get there in 70.
I hope.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 70. Push you right.
Probably need bonus action to monkey climb up it, I'm assuming. But 70 up.
All right.
Will that get me up
You
there?
have to give 70 wood. Do you have a climb speed?
For a monkey, I don't have it on hand, but
Oh, well, yeah, our monkey's going to get up there then. That's right. Yep. Never mind. Sorry, I forgot that you were a monkey.
Monkey.
that's right.
All right. So, up to the top,
Smash
you
it.
get
Smash
monkey.
it.
All right, then I will attack as the crystal. Do I do need to-
It's just meet or beat a 10. Just don't.
He don't miss.
Yeah, much above a 10, and so I'm gonna attack for 22 on the first one, and then if it is not broken, then I'm going to attack again, and I'm gonna put a level 1 smite into that, which is going to be 28 more damage.
Oh.
Pretty sure
As
the
the
first hit's
first
gonna break it.
attack strikes it, there's spiderwebs shattering all over the crystal, but it still hasn't broken yet. And then the smite comes on the second attack, which destroys the crystal and breaks it apart. It explodes. Anemicus rears back up and screeches in agony as the energy is pulled out of Anemicus and into
Nice.
that shattered crystal as it blows off the top there. And please remove that section of the flooring right there.
Oh, oh, oh.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
I shall find.
How many letters?
Wait a minute.
You hear from across the way.
Whoa.
I
Another brother.
As the energies depart from Anemicus there, you notice that his skin, the stony look to the skin, fades away.
Oh, we're taking away the different parts of
Well,
the.
that's productive.
All right. Any other actions, reactions, bonus actions? from you, Tarquin?
will let's
All right. We move down to Mary.
so
Okay, so can you please show me where I am again?
You're right here.
Okay,
Remember
I would
right in
like
front.
to move 30 feet. Am I next to Reverend? Am I in reach?
You're right next.
Okay, great. Enjoy your sight back. I cast Lesser Restoration.
Oh, nice.
Yes. Your sight returns. There's a giant dragon butt directly in front of you. That is your movement and a spell. I think that's about all you've got at this point, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. We move to Anemicus again.
I'm
He's going
sorry.
to take his 15 points of damage. More sunbeam there.
Thought it ends his turn though.
He is going to whip his tail and attempt to knock the annoying dinosaur off of his pond.
Yes. Isn't it?
The dinosaur thing.
And the dinosaur bit him. Actually, the dinosaur drew
bit
his
him
blood.
Yeah.
Hasn't done anything
Okay, so is that a strength save?
That is, he does make contact with you, yes. So now it is a strength. So you are, ooh, wow, that was really absolutely horrendous. That's a 19 for you to beat.
Oh,
How
10.
roll a 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
As the tail whips the Reverend, the
the time.
top
Oh.
heavy nature, what?
It was a 19.
Was a
There's no
19
way.
again.
There's no way.
like I got a platinum, but that won't get. Okay.
Don't worry about it.
All right.
Sorry, what was it? A tail hit? What happened?
Yep.
Yeah, you swiped
Yeah,
me.
the dragon swipes the tail at the Reverend as the Reverend begins to teeter and tip over the edge.
Can I deflect it? Can I like try and?
You can hurl that shield to deflect, remember?
Mhm.
So if you think you can beat the 19,
You can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why not?
Would
Give it a try.
I want to go to Skeech.
Not yet.
No. We need you for this fight.
so
It's a 21.
21. All right. Just as all hope again seems lost, that shield comes whizzing
like-
past you, and just as the tail's about to strike you, doing, which just happens to deflect the tail up and over your head,
Wow.
and Nimicus cocks his head back like, what the? As the shield comes whizzing back for you to catch next round.
It's a boomerang.
I'm gonna give him a wink.
Not so stupid now, are they?
All right. Moving down to Anna, what are you doing?
Great. I'm gonna finish climbing up the tower, please.
And the 30 feet would bring you to the top there.
Great. And then I'm gonna hit the crystal.
Get it.
I'm actually dead. I'm on Team Skeech.
It is a very tiny base to fit a minion.
Oh man. Okay. The only way I missed was on a nat 1. Could I please have the die?
Oi.
This.
That's rough.
Yeah, it is. It's clear. We're good. We're good.
All right.
Oh my
Anna, the first attack swings up and slams into the thing right next to the crystal. You're like,
Yeah.
oh yeah. I mean, anybody that's ever swung an axe while chopping wood knows you're like, how did I miss that?
I just get them calibrated. It's totally, thank God. Okay, that's a 19 that hits.
19 certainly beats 10.
Great.
Nice.
And then that's 31 points of damage.
That one, 31 points of damage. Oh,
Yeah.
wow. That crystal explodes into 1,000 pieces from a single strike.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
You showed that crystal.
As that happens,
Yeah.
again, Nemicus roars in pain as the energies are siphoned off of him and into that crystal as it dissipates out into the nothing. Please go ahead and remove this piece right here.
Oh wait. Okay, sweet. And I'm gonna re-roll the damage for the depth jumping. So I'll let you know. Oh, that's very good. Don't worry about it. Don't worry.
Echo, I believe that solves your actions, reactions, bonus actions you're doing.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Obligatory check.
Echo.
Add the extra die.
Yeah, I did.
Echo.
I will every time.
Oh, yeah, I-
melee.
Oh, if
Go
if I could use some of my to move down, if I have any. Yeah,
You move 30 feet up.
I did. All right.
And
I'll hang out there.
so-
Yep.
My
nope,
bad.
I'm good. Nope. Sorry.
Okay.
I hang out.
So that tower, is there anybody in it, a friendly?
Works for me.
Okay, in this one, nobody's in that. Okay, Echo is gonna shimmy around, so he's facing both the dragon and that tower directly, and it's a lot of numbers. Is that 90 feet away, the crystal, from when he moves? So he's hitting them both.
Think so.
Okay. 85, 90, 95, 100.
Okay, that's okay. I only have a range of 90 feet, so Echo's gonna go.
I hate geometry.
You know, I think I'd like to fight on
In the court.
equal footing. I'll be right back. And I'll take the attack of opportunity. I'm going to move towards this tower. I'm gonna fly, so I'll just move.
You leave your boy here by himself.
You got this. You got this.
That is going to be a 27.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that is going to be 17 points of damage.
Okay.
I can even through this.
Oh, no.
But I am just going to
Wow,
fly to
Tarquin
that
landed on his feet. That was well done.
tower. And yep, and I'm just gonna smack it with a cold. Is that with a bite? I'm gonna bite it.
Bite it.
Destroy that crystal.
Okay, I think I'm above a 10.
And hit keep the crystal up there. We don't know the damage.
21 damage.
No damage. You crunch down on the crystal and it shatters. Not enough to destroy the crystal. There's all kinds of pressure marks on it where the teeth hit it.
Okay.
See spiderwebs coming out from it there.
Can you do more than one attack in a turn?
I can. I will bite it again.
All right. Raw, raw, raw.
Yep. Another 21 damage.
Another 21 damage. The crystal shatters and explodes. Again, pulling the power away from Inimicus there. And that is number...
And then, how much movement do I have left? Or how far have I moved so far?
All right.
Well, hold on. I have 80 movement still, right?
Go ahead and pull that one.
Because I'm just going to try and breath attack back towards him if I can.
Yeah.
Okay, so I've got a 90-foot range.
That hit from there?
Okay.
What about the wing?
Hit the wing.
Can I hit anything?
You might be able to hit the other crystal that's one over.
That's fine too.
Here to there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely hit the crystal, just
Yeah.
not the wing. I don't
Yeah, I think you can hit the crystal.
Okay, I will righteous breath that crystal and do 45 fire damage.
All right. And that crystal slides out and explodes as well.
Explodes.
And again,
I'm doing.
powers are stripped from Inimicus as this happens. And what you notice as you're doing so, his bulk seems to sort of diminish a bit as well. He doesn't seem to be quite as vital. All right.
No, there's mine too.
Okay.
The two of them.
And either actions, reactions, bonus actions for you.
I don't believe I can do anything else. That's my 3 attack actions. I will look down at him and yell, "Come on, brother. Leave them alone. This is between you and me." And that's it.
All right. Brings us to the top of the round. Inimicus is going to take damage from your sunbeam.
He takes it if he ends his turn there.
He ends his turn there.
Yeah,
All right.
just being.
So is he just gonna
real.
keep standing in the sunlight?
I mean, I hope so. Honestly, I would love that.
Been
But
the best move.
Oh
so
no!
far.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no!
I am.
70 feet. Oh, that
Fucking
can't work.
laser.
All right, let's place Inimicus. He flaps his wings, which just about buffets you over.
You can take him.
Land.
Will he take a OA from me?
What's that?
Will he
Yep.
take an opportunity attack from me?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that'll be a 26.
And
Yeah,
I
go ahead and
can't
pull
use magic.
That'll hit.
26.
26 is enough to beat the new 21 armor class.
20. 31.
31 points of damage.
Nice.
Oh, wait, no. 31. 38.
38
yeah. Nice.
damage. Okay. That is negated. That's still up. 1.
Damon's over here. Eclipse over there.
All right. So you have bite a chunk out of him as he floats away, and he lands at the top of the tower and looks down at you. And this nasty, wicked grin. You can see his fangs. The teeth themselves are curved backwards with serrations on them as it looks down. Looks very wicked should he decide to take a chunk out of you. And he rears the head back and bites down into the tower. And that is going to be
Pretty sure he's
a
gonna.
19.
Yeah, that hit.
Okay. You are going to take 21 points of bite damage. The
Okay, that's not bad.
crunches into you there.
So that removes that 8 points of temp HP, and then you said 21 points of
Mhm.
bite minus 8 equals
13.
13.
And that is going to be his action there. Vaughn, what are you doing?
So I'm down. to
She might
what I'm
be
doing.
a dragon. I don't know if she can quite solo him right now.
Have confidence in the little one.
Oh, well, if you say so. And then, and I'm going to
Way
use.
above half HP.
See?
I'll use my bonus action to activate my Aura of Holy Retribution, which will keep up
I didn't
the
count down
extra
my normal
holy die. And then I'm going to use my action to go ahead and do my Divine Succor ability again to give you another additional attack roll and an additional ability check, just in case. Oh, yeah.
All right. Any other actions, reactions, bonus actions?
Not yet now.
That moves us over to Reverend.
All right, so while I'm I see that the dragon flew over there, and I'm pretty keyed into the dragon, so I'm not going to be able to.
I don't know though if you're gonna be able to climb the tower.
I'm not going to be able to climb the tower. I'm going to.
It's a tail drip just kind of laying off of it.
Willie.
As a. I'm going to run towards the tower that the dragon is on.
Mm-hmm. How many feet movement?
I have 50 feet.
50 feet. So I could at least move him parallel to where he is.
So then I will dash. And just kind of stand at, close to the base of the tower there, roaring up at Inimicus and Yip Yip.
All right. Anything else you got, Reverend?
That's it.
Okay. Inimicus looks down at you. Your turn soon. And rears up, sucking in breath again. You can see the sacs begin to
Right.
expand on his neck as the gases build up, and he exhales directly onto you. And you are going to be hit with the anguishing breath, which is the shadow magic, so to speak, coming out of him.
Is that a save?
That is a wisdom saving.
Pretty sure
Oh,
he's
make a
hitting
religion
me.
out of that. With advantage.
That would be
Is
for
he?
you.
Yeah, he's hitting me.
Yep.
Oh, sorry.
A wisdom save with advantage.
Yeah.
With advantage.
Not good.
I'm gonna use this die again because this die has been good to me.
Yay.
So 12.
That is 81 points of necrotic damage.
Oh!
And slams you to the ground as you hear Yip Yip screaming in agony.
Oh, it appears I've miscalculated.
All right, that moves us to Damon.
Quick, as quick as possible. I rolled a 6 on the die. That's over 10. I rolled a 6 in my damage. Another 12 points. Break the
And
crystal.
it shatters.
Now,
I felt
here's my
okay
next
until my breath
question. How far away?
Let's go ahead and remove this.
Reload another.
It's zero.
No, I'm at 21. I am very close to death, but I am still alive. But one more hit will probably kill me.
It's just flesh wound.
It's but a flesh wound.
That's
Let's come
25
down
times
to
five
fight
is
with someone your
200.
size.
125 feet.
So here's my question. If I go into the shadows, would I be able to make it?
You can't run across open space.
But I can run down.
Oh.
And I do have some really cool shoes that let me run down surfaces.
That is really true. You can certainly do that. And if you
Climb
get to the shadows and activate your fleet feet,
Yes.
it will basically burn all of your movement to get there, but you can get there this round.
Yes.
All right.
Continue. I am going to skitter.
And pop out basically right underneath Reverend there.
You come across a very beat up Yip Yip. You're
Oh, I'm
gonna
at
hear,
the bottom.
You're at the base of the tower. Okay.
you're gonna hear a very panicky Yip Yip.
Yip Yip. It is now your action as Inimicus leers over you.
I
couldn't
cannot.
kill your father because he's such a coward friend, but I will certainly kill him.
I have some very choice words that I am not gonna say, but Yip Yip will say in Draconic.
What do you say?
Get him.
Mean.
There's
Something very vulgar and rude.
You hear, oh, burn! Burn! Burn!
And Yip Yip smacks the crystal. Ooh, I'm very glad that I have that. So that is gonna hit. So that is, I need a 6 that I trust. Oops. Well, that dice gone. Oh, that's a 6 though. So that is 11 points of bludgeoning damage.
you did 12 last time, I believe.
Uh,
It's 12 or 14. 12. All right.
how did I did like 14? I think 14.
Zero recollection.
That was
I think
years
it's
ago.
14.
It's gone.
You did 14.
I think I did. I did my breath weapon, so I did more than I would have.
Yeah,
been able
14
to.
plus 11. As you strike the thing with everything you got, it's dissolved partially from the acid, and you hit it, and it just doesn't seem to be enough to shatter the crystal. And then the structure gives way.
Huh?
Don't worry.
Which was the maximum AC on that? You did 25 points because of the 11. And it shatters. And at this point, the last of the additional souls that Nimicus has devoured pull out of his body,
Yay.
which removes the last piece of the floor. And Nimicus is in agony
Good.
as he is pulled back beyond
Oh.
his control towards the center.
Oh,
Yes.
die.
Incredible.
Short.
And loses this action.
Yay.
That would bring us down to Tark.
Oh wait, but did he have a turn? Did he have a turn? Is he back in the sunbeam? Is what I'm asking. It looks like he ended his turn in the sun.
How this is like the most value from being
It does
Yes.
save, so it does the 18 points of damage.
Stupid and blind now. Brother.
Any other?
Wait,
All right, so that
Howard?
brings us to Tarquin. Tarquin, what are you doing at this point?
Question. If I choose to leap from the top of the tower on the monkey, can I make it in 70 feet? I'll accept the falling damage if I can get there in 70 feet.
How does the monkey give us a acrobatics?
Acrobatics?
Please
Let's go,
don't make
monkey.
one of us have to come save you.
Acrobatics.
Would the monkey
Uh,
be better than yours?
One could argue. So I rolled 9 my I don't know what the monkey's
God.
would be.
We'll give the monkey a 4, so that gives
Sure.
you a 13. Unfortunately, that's not going to get you from here to there.
Okay.
But you probably
But
won't fall into the
It
abyss
is
and
not.
die.
It is not you that takes the damage. It is the monkey that
Oh,
takes the
no.
damage,
Sure.
and it slams into the ground as it
Oh.
has leapt off, and it's like, "Arrgh!" as its ankle's a little bit sprained there.
Mm-hmm.
And we're about halfway down. We're going to place you right here.
Great.
That is the monkey's movement, not yours at that point.
Okay,
And
so that was 1 unit worth of movement. Then may I still bonus action dash on said monkey?
That was the monkey's worst movement, and right now the monkey is recovering from the fall.
Mm.
So you would have to
So
jump
I
off.
want the monkey.
Cost me movement instead of just walking down, huh? That's a bummer. I'll if I'm in 40 feet, I'll jump off. But if not, I will. I'll just huck something. I don't think I'm in 40 probably.
Come on.
Close. I mean, you're within a distance. You could huck the Ichthua.
It's out of the Ikawa's range if it's out of 40. Well, if it's at 50, then
I think it'd be hucked,
It's
can it
at
not? It could be thrown. It's a returning.
it's 20 to 50. I was given.
If he moved 40 feet, he would still be. That's what I'm saying.
He can still move 40 feet.
You can close the gap, and it would be within your chucking range.
It would be okay. I'll move and then I will. I will throw said Hikoba. I did not roll my Hikoba
Smash.
damage ahead of time because I did not think about it. So that's going to be a
40 feet. This is
19 to hit.
19. 21 is the adjusted AC after the
Darn.
souls have been pulled from it.
Alrighty, that's all I got. I got Oh, well, I don't have the bonus action to call it back, right? Well, I can just throw something else. I'm out of stuff because I burnt bonus action.
Add a
and
gold to
movement,
that.
and that's action. So I can throw a javelin. I can just throw a javelin. Throw a javelin.
Yeah, do the javelin.
Ooh, I cannot throw a javelin. I need the red die.
Right here. I'm so sorry.
Who's on the direct opposite side of the
Nobody.
Okay, thank goodness.
Yes, there is somebody kind of sort of
Well,
on the direct opposite side.
Harry.
Why do you hate me?
It was an accident, I swear.
fortunately, it just sailed off into nothing.
God.
And all right, that brings us down the line to Mary.
With my bonus action, I'm going to glare.
That's a free action.
Free action. Okay. I'm going to dump the remaining of my preserve life
Or you could.
into Yip Yip, which is 40 points of healing.
Can you even
Oh.
see me?
I mean, yeah, I should be able to. Right? I don't know. DM, could I see her in the
I
tower?
will roll it from where you are. You can just see the top of Yip Yip's horns.
You said
Okay.
how many points?
40.
Oh, thank you, Lord Jesus. I am back above half.
Carbon bomb.
All right.
Okay, and then I would like to make my way to a crystal that is available.
We do not have
They
any
are
crystal.
broken.
They're all gone?
Kill the dragon. Kill the dragon.
Okay. How close am I to the dragon?
About 50 feet, I think. 40 feet.
40 feet. Okay, well, I just. Can I use Sacred Flame? Okay.
Is Sacred Flame
15-foot reach.
save something?
Saber suck. What's the GC?
16.
16, he passes, so he would save. So the damage is halved, I believe. Not at all on that one.
Not on a cantrip. Oh.
All right.
Okay, never mind. I do nothing.
You heal
I
Yip
just-
Yip, which is always a bonus on that.
Yeah.
I'm not at 20 HP anymore.
Nemicus is in the center there and begins to kind of circle around a bit, pull its wings in, and looks relatively pathetic at this point compared to its
Good.
very intimidating form before, as it turns to face you and spews its breath weapon at the tower that you are perched upon now.
Come on, brother.
It's just embarrassing.
It blasts the base of the tower out, and the tower begins to fall towards the walkway there. And as it makes contact and shatters the walkway begins to give.
Okay.
And Anemicus smiles up at you. You can't fly over that gap.
Why not?
The,
Hmm.
you have to make a movement at this point as that walkway is beginning to collapse.
Mhm. Okay. Like I can make my movement.
Yes. You have a
Uh,
reaction on this at this point. Otherwise, you are going to be riding the tower down into the nothing.
I will move 80 feet towards him.
Okay.
A straight line.
Go ahead and give me a dexterity saving throw on that.
Okay.
Please.
Do I get a reroll on saving throws?
Unfortunately, it's not for saving throws.
That
You
is
get
a
a D4.
natural one.
Oh no.
Take that die.
Does
Didn't you have the die?
does platinum work on natural ones? Nope. Okay.
The red.
Oh,
Don't kill them both. Let's go.
All right.
Oh,
Please.
lied.
Please.
just read the story.
Can
Please.
I do something with a coin?
You can
Nothing.
attempt
That's the
to
one in the
have
red.
an intervention if you would desire.
Divine intervention. Divine
Yeah.
intervention.
Yeah.
Um,
Chip in on this
Yes.
What-
Gold.
because Echo,
I got a
Every bit.
platinum. I'm
Every
amping
bit.
up. Yep.
the void that you have there, you can't fly in the
Hmm.
void.
There's no air.
Oh my gosh, are we all chipping in?
We're all
Oh
chipping
my
in.
god.
Yep. There's a lot.
There's a lot. Okay, so tell me what I need to do.
You roll The
Divine-
100 again.
The 100. Okay, that's right.
How many of the coins they've got? Let me see what they have.
Okay.
Do you want to use yours or do you want to just use ours? You got those.
I used all
Oh,
those are spent.
Anybody else have anything that they're contributing?
I did contribute a
I
golden.
got a channel divinity left. Can I throw that in?
Hold on.
Wait.
I found some more that I hadn't. I've been hoarding.
And
Yeah,
this is
let's
why we stay home.
Look indeed.
Silver and a gold. Oh,
I got it.
So how many
30.
how many extra dice? You got a 30?
Oh,
Good
I
job.
feel good about
Okay.
those.
Okay.
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 Well, and did we count?
Can we use Rose's gold?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
A voice from the
in
ether
addition-
says,
Rick 3.
What are y'all doing?
She's like, hey.
Did you
As
have to roll
Mary
those?
looks over to see what is happening there, the realization as Echo begins to flap his wings and the walkway is collapsing as the tower struck it and begins dropping, the wings are not generating any lift whatsoever. He can't even glide. And you can see him as he is doing so begin to claw the air,
Oh,
realizing that he is going into the void. You could hear Inimicus laughing at this point.
I'm just gonna shout out to the one god.
Goodbye, brother. As you see this happening, literally dropping to your knees and beseeching the one god, Echo disappears into the nothing
No.
Ride or die, bud.
and then resurges up and out and lands directly in front of Inimicus. Remove
Surprise!
block the tower.
That's right.
Oh.
Also, question:
Uh.
did Nemicus just end his turn in the?
Keep him honest. Do more damage than the whole party. Oh, yeah.
That stupid sunbeam.
I want to see that do the death blow, like
know,
just
me
do the
too.
killing blow. Friggin' sunbeam.
I am going to just nibble him away. Just
That will
wingtip
be
my
the
wingtip,
funniest
my
thing
wingtip.
ever. If that is what killed him.
All right.
Okay, great.
It does not kill him, but at this point, you hear him saying things in Draconic that make you blush. Yep. And you feel very uncomfortable that he's saying them to a 14-year-old child.
12.
12-year-old child, that's right. And
I feel like you can curse in front of her.
Inimicus is not happy what happened on it. It's your action at this point in time.
Oh, great.
thought I
I'm
was-
just gonna I'm gonna use my movement and I'm gonna use my movement and climb down the tower 30 feet, and then I'm gonna dash with my movement the rest of the way down the tower, which I believe brings me within 60 feet of the sunbeam, which means I can move it another 60 feet. And I'm just gonna, with my bonus action, just nestle it just in the middle of his mass for funsies.
If you make a solid athletics check, I'll let you get down in one
Oh,
sweet.
sick.
foot
I
move.
got
Look.
athletics.
Don't fail.
Thank you. That's a 26 for the
That's not
athletics.
failing.
Great.
You do the superhero landing as you hit the ground,
What's
which is
up?
supposed to be tough on the knees, but you're like, hey, no, I got this.
I am young.
And
I'm
stand
not
back
worried
up.
about this
You've got
yet.
your movement.
Great. Oh, tight.
30
Okay.
feet,
Great. So I'll start
which would
moving.
put you within the 60 feet to push the sunbeam about.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm just gonna with
right in the
the
middle of the back.
just right in the middle of the
really
back, just like
get
really like get it settled in
Right.
Instead of it just being burning his wing anymore, it's just like dead on,
on the
his
lower back. Yeah.
All right. Any other actions, reactions, bonus actions?
That
Um,
sunbeam will be the death.
I used my movement. I'm out of movement. I think that's it. I think that I'm all good. I have an action hanging, but I don't got nothing. Sure. Yeah, I'll dash. I'm gonna dash closer. I'll dash another 30 feet. Yeah, I'll dash. Let's dash. Paladin
All right.
things, you know? Just a little
dash.
Just a
That
little
brings
dash.
us to Echo at the end of the round here.
Do I get the sense that in this form he's defeatable at this point?
He has been stripped down to his original form. There are no more souls that he has harvested.
You know, brother, you were always such a disappointment.
Oh.
Oh,
Had so much potential and you used it all for cruelty.
None of you ever gave me any respect. None of you ever valued me. You always pushed me about.
You're wrong about that.
I always thought you had more potential than anyone. You just chose to underestimate anyone you thought was beneath you. And look what that did to you. Here you are, defeated once again. Vaughn. And I'm going to use one action that you gave me. And I'm going to use athletics and just basically slide you off my tail.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
And
Where
you
you put
are-
me?
I'm putting you on the ground.
Okay.
Safely
You got
on
it,
the ground.
boss.
You're falling to your death.
Please don't die. Bitch. Can't lose forfeit.
I'm going to grab his neck with my claw. That'll be a 30 mathing. 31.
Harquin, you still have the white die, right?
Hmm?
One of you roll it for me, please. Faster than chucking it across the room.
No red.
No red.
It's no red. He doesn't fail hard, but enough that he, even with his bonus, is not going to come anywhere near you.
So with his neck, I'm then just going to basically pull open his jaws and just breath attack into his mouth. The gold breath. So,
Oh, that's hardcore.
DC
Yes.
24
Yes.
Baby bird himself.
I don't think-
liquid gold.
Would they be rolling at disadvantage? with their
He is unable to dodge out of the way of that.
So that'll be 95 damage.
95 damage.
And with his last action, and enveloped in him, he's going to grab him.
No.
No,
No.
Bad idea.
don't
Don't do it.
do it.
Oh, no, we refuse. You know where you mess up the most, brother?
As he's choking on the gold, his eyes looking at you, trying to figure out, study you, trying to figure where this question is going.
You messed with the heroes of Newtown, bitch. Off into the abyss with him. And just using all of the magical power or whatever power I have, I just want to, maybe something I learned from Versagalus Rex, who knows? Just pause and be able to speak to everybody mid-flight as I'm holding him there.
I was so hoping that I would be able to.
And it feels as if Echo in his form is looking at each of you. And while he, yes, is in this huge form, you do hear the voice you know. And he first looks at Tarquin. He goes, Tarquin, you're one of the strongest people I know. And you've put your life on the line multiple times for people you just met. That's the level of compassion and bravery that this world needs. I'm forever grateful for having met you.
Solemnly bows.
And he turns to Yip Yip. Yip Yip, niece. Hello.
Why do I have to keep losing family?
You gained more family than you've lost. And, you know, your father is not the only dragon that's proud of you. I mean, look at where you were. You were pathetic and weak, and now you're extremely strong. Maybe the strongest out of everybody here.
What about
No, you're stronger.
no, I was gonna say
Still no.
wow, my brain is blank. Wolf. What about Sky?
Right?
What about Sky?
I'll get to her. Anna. Man, fighting alongside you was an honor. I don't think I went into a single battle afraid for my life, knowing that you would lay down the pain for everybody. But more than that, you're a really good friend. And, well, I'm very, very, very old, and I've never had a birthday party before.
Echo, I'll remember you always.
And I'm so grateful for having met you. And please train your siblings for me. They too have a lot of potential. I look down. Vaughn. What a leader you are. You doubt yourself. That's only because you care. And that's more than so many of the people before you could say. And it's maybe the attribute that makes you most well suited to lead this world. Without any dragons, without any evil, it's you who will take us into the new dawn. But not alone. And you've never been alone, and you never will be. I'm so grateful to have led under you and even led you for just one day.
Like wipes his eyes and just like mutters under his breath. It's pretty stupid. You all gave me so much stuff for trying to kill myself and past 2 days have been crap.
No, you
2 people in the same day. Not the same day.
Fair enough.
2 people in the same 24 hours, man.
I was trying to struggle to find a way I could have fit in your cabinet anyway. And well, as you know, there's only one cabinet for me. He turns to wherever the two of you are. Can you relay this to him?
Yes.
You two were my first actual friends, the Shady Bunch. And, well, I'm about the least shady thing now. You taught me so much about the world so quickly, and I will never forget that. Damon, I always knew you had my back. While the world may seem dark and scary and lonely for you, well, I mean, just look at what these people have done for me. And you have a whole future ahead of you. And you always have more time than you think. Reverend, you were probably my best and most challenging student. But nonetheless, you live a life of joy and a lot of style, we'll say. And I hope you find what really drives you. And I'm grateful, so grateful for meeting the both of you.
You have true sight as a dragon, don't you? So even though we're all seeing this shape, you're seeing the real Reverend.
Mary. I felt like you were the only person who, when I felt lost, you welcomed me anyway. There was no judgment. You always found a way to connect over such broken people. I think you really were the one who kept us all together. I know you'll do great things. And, well, you keep good company. While I'm sure your devoutness to the one God will carry you for a long time, I think your devoutness to your friends is more important than anything. I'm grateful for meeting you.
I think you were the first person that I ever trusted with who I am.
You know,
And I'm so glad that I had somebody for that.
met millions of people, and in a way, I agree with you. Feelings mutual. And he kind of turns up, lastly, to the Lost, to Algar, to Pavis, to Skeech. I miss you. Skeech especially. Pavis as well. You maybe were the smallest of us, but also the bravest. I hope wherever you are, you'll look down and see the world a better place and know that it couldn't have happened without you. And wherever she is, Guy, my best friend, loyal to the end more than once. I'm sorry I couldn't give you one more hug goodbye. But I love you all. And someone find Ward for me, please. And Echo will put his limbs around his brother, and a single golden tear rolls down from his eye as he plunges into the abyss.
Too crazy.
And as Echo's words begin to fade, you realize that Echo has already been gone for the entire time of that speech. He had actually been tumbling into the abyss, but what you perceived was that nice conversation there as he said his goodbyes. And at this point in time, the Iron Prison begins to dissolve about you. Not in a violent, terrible manner, but a gentle transition from where you were standing within the prison itself out onto the snow-covered plains of the caldera. You all stand looking towards Granitegard and realize that you're not alone at this point. Mary, your father lays in his human form.
I'm sorry, what?
Your father lays there in his human form. He's unconscious, but he's breathing. As Algar is also there in his human form as well.
Oh my god.
And they both sit up and kind of look about. And they look down at their body that we've been restored. And your father stands up, comes to you very quickly, and takes you into his arms. And much like when you were a little girl, this giant bear of a man hoists you up in the air and then brings you back in for a very tight embrace. And as you all look out, you can see that the clouds over Granitegard have begun to spread into the wind. No longer that dark, foreboding presence over the city itself. And a new day has come. What the future will hold for Granitegard and for the rest of you, we will have to see what it is. And I would like to thank all of you for coming along with us for our journey. This is where we will be saying goodbye. However, we will be returning with a look at where everyone has gone and what they have done. Years intervening after the fall of Granitegard and the rebirth of the heroes of Newtown. And it has been an amazing ride with you, and I thank you very much for sharing this with us. I think I speak for all of us when I say that this has been probably one of the most exciting things that we have ever done. Not really good at goodbyes along those lines, but I think if any of you have anything to add, please share it now.
Thank you all for coming along on this adventure with us.
May not see much of me anymore on any of the shows, but I'll always be around helping behind the scenes.
And then I will bid you good evening and thank you. We will see you again in season 2, and actually for our follow-up on the Doom City of Granitegard.
Yep.
You all have
See you
yourself a
in
wonderful
season
day.
2.
Bye.
Bye.